So I can see somebody has created. No, this is all done. Yeah. So create. So please choose FDP9 resource group. Okay. And name it as with your name. Okay. So all of you can do along with me. Please go create a storage account. And as usual, just like yesterday, we are going to create two containers, sink and source. Then we will also create a data factory. So please keep it as locally in storage, LRS. I told you that there is not much customization here. Okay, we are almost going with everything in the default settings. Okay, so what we can do, we can directly review and create. Just after basics, you can directly click for review because we are not changing anything. So the access tier is hot, let it be, and we are not changing anything. Public endpoint is there, accurate connectivity, and TLS version is 1.2. Okay, so everything is default. Soft delete all configurations. You can quickly create one by directly reviewing and creating. So when we directly click review, you must have noticed that it is jumping to the last step directly. All other settings will go with the default. So we are actually doing only with that basic settings. Okay. So the deployment is in progress. So what you can do, you can open portal. You can also deploy a data factory. So that will also take some time to set up, right? So data factory, you can search and get it, or you can click here. You can see somebody has already created. Yes, okay. So we'll create a data factory. So resource group FTP9. I request all of you not to create any new resource groups. Please don't create any new resource groups. Please stick to FTP9. So name is, I'll give my name. Albums factory. Yeah. So version v2, everything. So here also I'll directly go to review and create. Okay. Because here absolutely there is nothing to customize or modify in settings. Yeah. So I'm creating it. So let the deployment take place. So meanwhile, you can swap the tab and come back here. Yeah. You can see your storage account is created. So once storage account is created, you know the process. You have to go to containers. Okay, and you have to create two containers. Okay, so yesterday we explained what is a container is nothing but a folder kind of setup where we can categorize, we can aggregate things related, I mean, files related to one purpose. So you can easily identify it later. So we're creating two containers here, one for the source files, that is input files, and one for the output file, that is in the sink container. Okay, so you can use any naming convention, no issue. Let's create two containers. One is source. One is sink. So all of you, I'm giving you some time to catch up. So please create a storage account and please create a data factory. Instead of the storage account, create two containers, sink and source. Now what to be placed inside that? Inside this source container, I will tell you that. I'll explain it. So first, you finish these steps. Okay, so you can see that my data factory deployment I have given in another tab. Okay, so now we can see deployment is completed. You can go to resource. Okay. So how do we start the data factory? You have to click launch studio. You have to click the launch studio. I'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So complete these steps and give me a thumbs up in the chat box. So I can keep a track of this many people have done. Any doubts, please do ask.
And one more thing, Elvin, faculty, while creating storage account, please don't enable immutable version of storage.
Hello, sir. I
Yeah,
created data factory. Sorry, storage account. Now, where to go for data factory?
just search in the search bar. You can just search in the search
Go
bar.
to search
Same
bar,
way we have
ma'am,
created.
and in the search bar, search for data factory word.
This nothing new, the same thing what we had done yesterday. Yeah, when you're creating storage account, don't change any basic settings. Go with the default settings, just like Mahesh announced.
Helvin, you can show them one more time. Like most of the time, some of the faculty are selecting this option. Don't select that
Yeah,
option.
yeah. That's why we are not.
It is
Yeah,
immutable now
difficult to
because it is
remove it. Yeah.
difficult to remove it.
Today morning also, I went and I individually deleted each one and deleted it. Yeah, so storage account, I think what Mahesh is talking. Okay.
Okay, Srinivas, sir, good.
So completed both storage account and data factory. Just give a feedback in the chat box. You just give a thumbs up. That will do. Yeah, I can see so many have created. Okay. So when you're creating, it is in data protection, right,
Yes, it is
Mahesh?
in data protection. Go down. Tracking, na? Please don't
Yeah,
enable this tracking system. Okay,
yeah,
access
yeah.
control and tracking.
So don't touch any settings here in the data protection. By default, we have soft delete option. Let it be. Other than that, don't do anything. Versioning, access control, tracking. Don't enable any of this. Okay. So these all things you just need to know the settings. Okay. Don't need to try as of now because it will be difficult. So in actual production environment, you can try these things like when the need arises actually. Yeah.
So those faculty have completed storage account. They can move to create a data factory. For creating data
Yes.
factory, just go to the search bar and search it for data factory, and you will be getting under services the option of data factory.
Yeah. You can just search for data factory. So services, you can see data factories. So this is data factories. This is the option that we are talking. Same thing what we created yesterday. We have perform copy activity, the same thing. So just click on that. Yeah, I can see up to 10 or 12 records are there. Yeah, including mine. So others also, please make it quick as possible. Okay, so go to create and you just have to give the basic details, nothing else. You can directly review and create here. Okay, because there is no other things, nothing important to be changed here. So just choose resource group FTP9, name it and review create. That's it. So any doubt, please do ask. So this is my data factory, which is deployed. So you can click on Launch Studio. Yeah. So yesterday we have got to know about this interface. So this left side toolbar, you can see home, author, monitor, manage, learning center. So manage is what we use to create our linked services. And author is where we created data sets and also the pipeline. And monitor, once you trigger any pipeline, you can monitor its progress here in the monitor. you can see what is happening. So basically data factory, we generally said, basically it is for ETL process for extracting, transforming and loading data. You can see the same things here. So ingesting, copying data on a scheduled basis, or copying large amount of data securely. So yesterday we did a small, what we say, miniature performance of that copy activity. Then you can orchestrate, you can create multiple transformation movements inside the data using different pipelines. So all these things we have, these are the common use cases of a data factory. Like a normal factory, we get the raw materials and we will convert into another format. So we take data from multiple formats, do some operations on it, and load it into another format. Most of the time, we will take it from legacy method, legacy sources like Excel, CSV, databases. Then we'll convert it into some other sources. Yeah. So what I'm going to do today, yesterday we have used CSV files. So today we are going to use Excel files. So I have two files with me. I'll share those, or you can use your own file, no problem. So we need two files. So I'll just explain you the nature of the files. Okay, so I have taken here an employee table. Okay, so this is like same like yesterday's CSV, but it is in Excel format. Okay, so you can see here EID, name, and department. So these are the three columns. Okay, there are three records also: Rahul, Vikas, and Nidiksha. Okay, and other table, this is address table. It will show it side by side. So this is address table. The address table have four records. Okay, so EID 1234, address, and mobile number. Okay, so these are the two tables I'm taking for today's activity. So our intention is we are going to perform an operation called data flow. So what is it? Basically, we are going to combine these two tables. Okay, join two tables based on a common column. So you can create your own table here, no issue. Okay, you can say type your own data and save it as Excel. It's not a problem. So the only thing, there has to be a common column. So you can see EID is a common column in both the files. Okay, so these two files we are going to upload into our source content. Okay, later we are going to use this in our data factory and trying to perform a join upon these two based on a common column. So just like our SQL join. Okay, I'll show you that there will be many options. Okay, so you'll get match for 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here. So the expected outcome will be having EID, name, department, and address and mobile number. Okay, so that is our basic idea. So I'll just share these files if you want. You can use these files or you can use any files. Only thing, there has to be a common column. Okay. Common column, even if common column is not there, we can join. You must be knowing that, like this one, partition product cross join. But yeah, for best understanding, go with a common column. That is best. Okay, so I'll just share these files in the chat. So you are free to use any file, no need to use this same file. Yeah, you can see it is XLSX. It is a Excel format. Yesterday we used is CSV format. Okay. So that's it. Okay, 161. I think today the attendance is a little less. Okay, no problem. So go to your storage account. Okay, go to your source folder. So this is Helvin storage, my storage account. Go into source folder. Okay, so just upload the files. Okay, just upload the files. You can drag and drop it. Just drag and drop these two. So you can see two files selected, employee table, address table. We both are having extension XLSX. Okay, that is the Excel extension. Click upload. Yeah. So that's it. So it's a very small file, like 10 KB each. So once you do this, we are done with our storage account part. Okay. So yesterday we uploaded only one file because that was a copy activity. So today we are going a different activity. So we need two files. Okay. So I'm using here today Excel. Yesterday we use CSV. You can use anything out of Excel or CSV, it's fine. But only thing, there has to be a common column between these two tables for a smooth joining operation. I think everything is clear as of now because it's nothing new. Same thing what we used yesterday. So in my storage account, there are two containers. I'm repeating once. One is source and one is sink. So into source, I have uploaded two files. Sink is empty. So this sink is going to have my result. That is a joint file. Okay. Anyone, any doubts? Okay, cool. No doubts. And data factory I have created here. Okay, I have launched. Yeah, you can see I have launched data factory and I'm ready with it. So now what is the first step? Can anybody tell me if you want to make use of your storage account in a data factory, what will be the first step? What is the first thing you have to do in the data factory? Anybody?
Helvin, some of the faculties are asking to repeat all the steps. Like, let us quick review all the things one more time.
One more time. Okay. So what we have done today, yeah, so again, think I better I would better. So what we have done so far, I just created a storage account. I created storage account. Okay. In the storage account, I created two containers. Okay. Source and sink. Then I created data factory. Okay, so this is what we done till now. Okay. Created a storage account. Inside that we created two containers and uploaded two Excel files sharing common column to source container. Okay. Step one, creating storage account. Step two, creating data factory. Okay. So because do you want me to show the steps again because we have done this yesterday? Okay, no problem. I'll show it again. So creating a storage account, go to your home page, search for storage account, and just click here, create button. Create button. So choose resource group, FTP9. Give your name plus storage, anything, just to identify that you created it. So I have created something called Helvin storage. So Mahesh is creating, we can give Mahesh storage. Okay. Okay, somebody has already used it. Okay. And okay, so we can use any name which is not already taken. Then we can use standard, we can go with standard option. And here you have to change it into locally redundant storage. Okay, LRS. So there is no, we don't need any copies of our storage in a different zone or region. So we need only locally copies, local copies. Okay. Then you can directly review and create. Okay, please don't change anything in the data protection or advanced settings. Okay, that is going to be a problem later. Don't change anything. So we can save time also. So directly go for review and create it. Okay, so that is about storage account. Okay. Yeah. Once storage account is done, once it is created, go select your storage account. Once it is created, go select your storage account. Okay. Then go to container on left hand side. Okay. Under data storage, left pane, left menu, in that data storage header, under that container. Same like yesterday, what we created, 2 containers, same like yesterday. Containers, you have to create 2 containers, sink and source. So how do I create a container? Click this plus container option. Just give any name you like and create. Just give any name you like and create. That's it. So just create 2 containers, sink and source. And in the source, okay, what is source? It is an input, okay, where we are going to keep our files, which is to be fetched into our data factory. So that is input. What is sink? Where we are going to get our output. Yesterday, we took a file from source. We made a copy of it in the sink. Okay, we did copy activity. Today, we are going to upload 2 files to the source. Okay, source, I'm opening my source. You can see 2 files, address table, employee table. Both are Excel format. Okay, so I have shared these files in the chat box. Okay, so what is this file is very simple, just 4 record, 3 column, simple files. Okay, so these are the 2 files, or you can create a file your own like this. You know, it's very simple. Okay, so these are the 2 Excel. Okay, this is employee table, and this is address table. You can see both have common column EID. Okay, an employee table have 3 records, address table have 4 records. That's it. So you can just open your Excel and create any dummy table like this. Anything, no issue. Only thing, keep a common column between them. Okay, and upload these 2 in the source container. Okay, any doubts? Yeah, good. So then what we did next? We went to create a data factory. Once this is done, go search for data factory. Okay, so you have, if you have opened it recently, you'll get here recent services here, or you can search here data factory. Okay, then you can again click create. Okay. And you can choose your resource group FTP9 and name it as your factory, a hash factory or whatever. Okay, you can give like this. And just here also don't make any changes, directly review and create you can do. That will save time also. So we are creating 2 separate resources. Okay, one is storage account that we are creating container. Another resource is data factory. We are going to launch the data factory. We're going to make a connection to the storage account, take the data, and do some operation there with the help of pipeline. So any doubts so far, please ask. This is what we have done so far. In my case, it was employee and address. So this is what we have done so far. So can I come back to the question now? So once we have done this much, once we start the data factory, what will be the first step in the data factory?
We have to link it, sir. We have to link the service.
Yes.
For that, we have to go to blob and we have to connect it.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, ma'am. So I was expecting this answer. So first thing is you have to create a linked service. Okay. So first step is creating linked service. Okay. So can anybody tell me which option should I choose in Data Factory to create a linked service? Is it
Manage.
other, monitor, manage? Yeah, manage.
Manage, sir.
Yeah, very good. So go to manage. You go to manage, and we are going to create a link service. So yesterday I told you link service is nothing but connecting external entities to Data Factory. So our storage account is a different entity. We are making a connection to our storage account. So go to manage. So this is the first step in this activity. Okay. So go to manage. Okay. So you can see here all the link service is selected. You can see link services here. Click new. Okay. So now where is my file? Okay, from where you are fetching file? So there are like hundreds of options given there. Okay, so many options are there. NoSQL, SQL file, database, Azure. So where is currently my files are? My files are in a storage container. More specifically, it is in a blob storage. Okay, when we're creating the storage account, we have chosen the blob storage. Okay, so the container we have created and it is there. So you can go to Azure. Okay, then you can see so many options that are in Azure. Azure have data lake, Azure have Cosmos DB, many are there. So in that, our simplest form, the very basic storage setup in Azure is blob storage. It's very scalable and also secure. Okay, it's an enterprise storing solution. Yesterday we discussed, we compared it with Google Drive and all. Okay, so choose that, or you can search for blob there, no issue. Choose that. That is the first step. Choose the data store. So you'll get a menu like this. I'll keep here. Go to manage. Choose data store. Data store means the from where. What is the destination? What is the source? Okay. Second, you have to just name it. You have to choose your storage account. Okay. Name it. Choose subscription and storage account. And storage account. Because in Azure Blob, many are there. In my subscription only, many storage account is there because all of you have created your own storage account. So which one should we use? Okay, that you have to tell here. That is in the configuration menu. Okay, we're talking about this menu. So let's name it. So default name you can go, no issue. So I'll give here linked service. Service or Helvin storage. Okay, something. Anything. You can name it anything, just identify. Okay. The description is optional. Okay, not mandatory. Then what is mandatory here? You have to choose a subscription. You have to give the storage account. So you can see so many are there. Many of you have created. So you can drag and drop and select from this thing, or you can do search for it. Okay. Search for it. Okay. Then you can see when I'm searching for HEL, you can see hello also coming, Helvin also coming. From that, you choose which one yours. Click it. It will show like loading key. Once you choose this only, the create will come. Okay, yesterday one ma'am was telling she was not able to click the create button. It is disabled. So once you choose the storage account from the drop down option, then only it will be coming. Create will be coming. Okay. So that's how we create a link service. Just click create. That's don't have to make any other changes. I hope this step is clear. So this is just like yesterday. The link service also we created yesterday, same process.
Hello, sir. I'm getting another screen. 1 minute, I will say. It's showing me all Azure database files, generic protocol, and all Amazon Marketplace web service like this. Data store, I think, new linked service.
Where you're getting, ma'am, when you're creating link
Actually,
service?
when linked services, when I created click new,
okay.
I'm getting all these.
Yeah. Yes. So from this, you have to choose our
Which
data
should I
store.
select?
You should choose blob storage. Blob storage.
Blob storage. Just a minute.
Yeah. Others,
we are
I
beginning
request you to please mute yourself.
కోర్స్ ఇది కూడాను పిల్లలు వస్తున్నారు కదా మొన్న అనుకున్నాం కదా లైబ్రరీ ఇది రిజిస్టర్స్ ఎట్లా రాయించాలి.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah. So ma'am, you can see here Azure blob storage here. So this is what you have to choose. Or you can search also for blob here. Okay, why? Because we have created inside our storage account in a blob storage format. Right. We didn't go for files or queues or tables, anything. We are did blob storage there. Okay, binary large object storage. Why? Because it support wide variety and it's also scalable. So that's why we have used this one. And then you will get it. Any other doubts? Okay. So what is the next step? So once link service created, the next step is you have to create data sets. Using this link service, okay, link service is just a connection to our storage account. We have to take the data from the storage account. Okay, so you have to create data sets here. So in this case, we are going to create 3 data sets. Okay, yesterday we created 2 data sets, one for source, one for our sink. Okay, so here there will be 3 data sets. Okay, creating data sets using the link service. So what we create here, one for our one file, one for EMP file, one for our address file, okay, and one for our sink. Okay, so EMP file we connect as a one data set and address file we connect as a data set. Both are from the source. Okay, so basically source have 2 files, right? So that's why we are creating 2 data sets for source and one for the sink. Sink is just a container, nothing is there inside, no file is there. So we can just create. So we are going to create 3 data sets. Okay, we are going to create 3 data sets. So where do we create the data sets? So which option is used for creating data sets? So which menu should I use for creating data set? In Data Factory, where can I create data set? Which option?
Author.
Yeah, author. Very good. Thank you, sir. So we go to author option. Here the pencil icon you can see author option. There you get many options. From there we have to choose. You have to choose the data set. Go to author and click data set. I'll show you this just now. Okay. So go to other option. Okay. Data set you can see here. So once you expand it, okay, you try to expand it. Okay, so there is nothing here. It's completely empty. There is no data sets inside my Data Factory. So what I do, I'll click here, these 3 dots, and I'll click here, new data set. Okay. Or alternatively, I can click here also, and I can create new data set. Okay, that also can be done. This step also same like yesterday, but only change. Yesterday there were only 2 data set. Today there will be 3 data set. Okay, 2 for source, 1 for sink. Let's create it. Create data set, no data set. Again, it will ask from where you want to take it. Obviously, it is from the blob storage. The next step, it will ask me the format. Okay, so that means what type data are you going to fetch here? Okay, so I will tell here Excel. Okay, because it is in XLSX format. Okay, Excel file. Okay, not delimited text, because yesterday we choose this option because it was CSV. Today we are going with this option because it is Excel. So go to other datasets, new dataset, then you can choose here Excel. Okay, click continue. Okay. So name this time, what we can do, we can give like source one, source two, like that you can give name, or you can give EMP and address as the name, anything, whatever you're convenient. Okay. So I feel it better. I'll give here like this. That is EMP table. Yeah, I'll give EMP table. Okay. So link service, I have to choose. Okay, I'll zoom if you want to see. Link service, I'll choose link service for Helvin. So the important step, you have to choose the file here. You have to browse for the file here. You have to browse for the file here. Okay. So browse. I'm going to source. I'm choosing the employee table.
Hello, sir. Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Sir, where can I
Yes,
find this
ma'am.
Excel from data
I
set
have
option?
Excel. You want Excel files or Excel option is
Data
not
set
coming
where
out.
can
in it.
yeah.
Okay, okay. I'll just show it. You're telling about creating data set, right, ma'am? Ma'am, you are asking about where the Excel option is there, right? In the
Oh,
create
the
data set,
data.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll just show it again. Sure. So yeah. So once you get this option, yeah, right, this one, when you're creating a data set, first step will be this. So from there you choose Azure Blob Storage. Then there you see Excel.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So continue. Yeah, so the name automatically will give us Excel 1, Excel 2 like that, but I don't prefer that. So I'll give EMP table. In a name according to your convenience. Link service, my link service I'm choosing. Yeah. So now I have to browse for that file. So I'll go to source. So I'm choosing EMP table, select SX. Click OK. So now you can see here, there is some new option. Yesterday, when we choosing CSV, there was no such option, sheet name. Okay, so this is also mandatory here. You can see that red color star, asterisk sign. Okay, it is mandatory. So CSV means there will be only one. Okay, only one. But you know, Excel workbooks can contain more than one sheet, right? That's why it's asking you. You have to specify which sheet you are fetching data. It could be a big workbook, right? But in our case, it's a single sheet only. So if you click the drop down, you can see employee. So employee is my sheet name. Okay, and yeah, employee is my sheet name. See, this is my employee table file. Okay, this is the employee table file. See the sheet name here. Okay, you can see here employee. Okay, employee here. The same thing. There is no other sheet, so no confusion. But still, you have to choose it. So I'm choosing the employee sheet. There is only difference when we are going with Excel file. CSV means this option won't be there. This option will not be there. That's it. Okay. So now we are creating one data set for one source file, that is employee table. The same way, repeat the process for the second file, that is address table. You click OK here. Use first row as header. Okay, that is true in our case, right? So you can just choose it. You can use the first row as header. Most of the cases, it will be first row only will be header, so you can use it like that. Click OK. So one data set is being created. Yeah, you can see that one data set is created. You have to add one more data set. That is our address table. Okay, address table. So I'll repeat the process here. Meanwhile, if you have any doubt, please do ask. Okay. So new data set. Again, blob storage. Continue. Excel. Continue. You'll name it as address table. Address table. Link service. My link service I'm choosing. Browse the file. Source. Address table. Click OK. Okay. So here also it will ask for the sheet name. It will come. Okay, it is loading. It is showing. So just be patient. It will come. Yeah. Now we can drop down. Choosing address. So there is only one sheet. So now there's no confusion for you. I have kept only one sheet. And click OK. We have created two data sets. So with the help of the link service, we went into the storage account from our data factory. We made two connections. Okay, we took connection to two different data sets. Okay, two different files from my storage account. So this is what we said here. Okay, so we have to create one for employee, one for address. So if you want to combine three files, then how many data sets you have to create? You have to create three data sets. So how many files are there? For each file, you have to create a data set. Okay. And now we have to create one more data set for our sink. Sink means destination. Okay, you have to create one for our destination. Okay. So again, data set, blob storage, continue. Okay, so here also I'm choosing Excel. Why? Because I'm expecting my output in Excel because I'm taking my input in Excel. So obviously the output also I'm expecting in Excel. Okay, so I'm going to go with Excel. Continue. Okay, so here you can name it as output table. Okay, output table or join table, anything. This is, so this will connect with the link service to the storage account. And this time we won't choose any file. Instead, we are going to choose a folder here. Which folder? Sync folder. Sync folder is empty, so nothing is there. Just click OK. Okay. So the sheet name, so you can see nothing is coming. Okay, so that means there is no sheet is selected. No Excel workbook is selected, so sheet is not coming anything. You can click OK. Okay, so this is just connection to the folder. So just create the data sets. Just make sure you have created three data sets. Okay, now from here, there is a new thing we are going to do, which we haven't done yesterday. Okay, something new we are going to do from here. Yeah.
Sir, Elvin,
Yes,
sir, can you repeat again, sir? Actually, we didn't copy it there in the container sync file. There is no any Excel file. I think so, right?
Yeah, no Excel file. You just have to select the sync folder. That's it. No file is there. So this file is going to be generated from the data factory.
Can you repeat the previous step, sir? Just a minute.
For output table, you're telling?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, no issues, sir. I'll repeat. So new data set.
Yes, sir.
Go with blob storage.
Yes, sir.
If we are telling here Excel. This is going to be my output format actually.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is no Excel file. We know that sync is empty.
Yes,
so
sir.
just choose link service. Okay, in the file path, we are not choosing any file. We are just choosing the folder, sync folder. That's it. Click OK.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
That's
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
That's it. So yesterday also we done similar way. So whenever we are connected to, yeah.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, for address table, I think you forgot to check the first row as a header.
Okay, is it? Okay, no problem. Let's see. Yeah. If even if it is not, it should work. Let's see. So
Helen,
when
sir?
you are doing it, keep it as header. Okay. Yeah.
Kelvin?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
sir. Tell me.
Yeah, regarding this address table, when you are importing the data set, actually, may I know what you have to select for first row as header and import schema?
First row header you can always give because it makes sense, right? Yeah. See, first row is always header, no. So you can
Okay,
keep it as header, no issue.
Yeah, that import schema, this need to be by default it is selected as from connection or store. I need to keep it as it is
As it is. No need to
for
change
import
it.
schema.
Yes.
Fine, thank you.
Sir,
Yes.
hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Tell me.
Sir, I didn't get the link service option here.
Which option, ma'am?
Link service.
Linked service is in management, not an author. You have to go to manage option here. From there, you'll get link service. Manage. Yeah. So thank you, ma'am, for bringing that to my attention. That I didn't give that header. Okay, let's see what happens. It should work. Let's see. I'm not deleting. I can actually delete the dataset and create again one with proper this one. But let's see. Let's experiment. So if all are with me, then we can go. We are a little too slow today. Okay, we have to finish it, then only we can start the new activity. Shall I move forward? So one linked list is created, 3 dataset is created, 2 for the source, each one for one file, and 1 for the output. Okay. So usually, after creating the dataset, yes, sir.
You can also select first row as a header option is there, sir.
If it is there, you can select file. You can change first row as a header. Just see schema parameter.
Sorry,
Okay,
selection
if it is
only,
not
sir,
there,
selection only. The last.
edit option. Yes. You can do that. No issue. You can do that. You can go for editing, or you can change it. No issue. I'm not choosing it. Let's see what happens. Yeah. So if it is done, so usually what we did yesterday, we straight away went for pipeline. Okay, yesterday we straight away went for pipeline yesterday. So here there's a change here. We are going to create a data flow. Data flow. The third step is data flow. Then fourth we will do pipeline. So this is the change from yesterday's activity. So we are going for data flow. Okay. So here is data flow. So all the 3 done. Data flow. You can go. You can create a new data flow. So what we are going to do, yesterday copy activity, it was easy, directly we can mention, nothing is there, no. But here there is a flow we have to define, like how many sources are there, what is happening to that sources, and how it is ending up in that sync. Okay, like flow chart we say, right? The same way, this is a graphical representation of our data flow, like how data is being combined and what is happening, so and so. So once you click data flow, all of you will get this screen. You can see here one rectangular box is coming. Zoom here. Yeah, you can see one rectangular box is coming. There's an option called add source. Okay, adding source. So on name automatically it is named. Okay, data flow, it is already named. Okay. So what you have to do, click new data flow, and once come, click on add source. Okay. Once you click on add source, you'll get like this. You'll get a blue color block like this. Okay. All of you, please do it with me. Okay. So you can see that below there is an option coming, source settings. below there's an option coming source settings. The output stream name, source one, etc., etc. Many things are coming there. Okay, so you can rename it, no problem. So what we are going to do, we're going to choose our one data set here. Okay, so source type, you see, data set. You come down, there's an option to choose the data set. So you have address table, EMP table, output table. So you have three data sets. You can choose address table or EMP table. Either of them you can choose. I'm choosing here EMP table. Okay, so don't change any other things here. Okay, let's go with all default option. I don't need to change any of it. Just choose a data set. And if you want to name it, you can name it. Instead of source one, you can name it as employee. So I'll repeat. I went to data flow option here. Okay, this menu under the other, and I clicked new data flow. So I got a blank rectangular box here, and I clicked on that, add source. Once I click add source, I get source settings here below. So there I can name it like however I want, and I can choose the data set here from the drop down. So all the three data sets we created will coming here. Okay. So now some of you must have already guessed what will be next. We have to add one more data set, right? We have to add one more data source. So how do we add? Click here. That's it. Add source button here. So we are creating the diagram here. Okay, we are creating the flow chart, the data flow diagram. So click add source. Okay, it will come. Okay, 0 columns, etc. Things so and so. Then what we are going to do, you can go down source settings, choose the next data set, that is address table. Okay, address table. So default name you can change. I can change it into address. You can see total 3 columns. It is showing 3 columns. Okay, that is correct. There are 3 columns in my address table. Okay, the employee also have 3 columns. You can see both I have choose to. So these are 2 sources. So one data set employee I give, one data set address I give. Okay. So please do it and tell me. We are constructing that diagram. Okay, we have 2 sources. There are 2 data sets from our storage container, address and EMP. Okay, if it is done, next step, you see here a plus button. Okay, there's a plus option you can see here, plus. It's like you want to add one more block on the right hand side. Okay, that is the meaning. Okay, so click on this plus button. Once you add both tables, okay, both data sources, click this plus button. When you click this plus button, you get so many options. Okay, multiple inputs, outputs, join, conditional split, union, lookup, exit, checking, pivoting, so many options are formatting. Okay, so what we are going to choose here, our intention is to join. Okay, what activity we are going to perform here, the transformation we are performing here is joining. So what you can do, you can click this join. Okay, so I'll repeat, add 2 data sets in the data flow, click the plus button here, then there choose join. Okay, so when we created source, the source settings were coming down. right here. So when we created a join block here, join settings is coming down. Okay. So automatically you can see there is a line between employee and join. Okay, this is already connected. Okay, this is connected. So we have to connect this to this. Okay, address to this join. So if you go down, you can see here left stream is employee, automatically selected. Left stream is employee. Right stream is you have to choose address. Okay, so once you choose that, see the graphics is changing. See, you can see it is connected to join. So both are connected to join. Both are connected. Left and right is both are connected to join. If you come down again, you can see type of join. Join type. Full outer join, inner join, left join,
Sir,
right join.
sir, can you repeat?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you repeat it once again, sir? From join.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do. Okay, I'll just delete this. You can just click on it and delete button. It will delete off. So two data sources added. Click plus button here or here, anywhere you can do, no issue. So I'm clicking plus button here. So select the join here, join block. So what we are going to do, already a connection established between employee and join block. So the intention is we are taking these two as input and this is going to be the process. Then we'll add output. That is as simple as that, simple as flow, data flow. So click on this join block. So when you click any of the block, you can see the settings is coming down for the particular block. So when I'm clicking address block, see the settings is coming. When I'm clicking employee block, the settings is coming, source settings. When I click join block, you can see join settings is coming. Okay. So in the join settings, left stream, you can see employee, right stream, nothing. So you have to choose a right stream here. The moment I choose it, right stream address, okay, you can see the connection is coming here. Okay, graphical connection, a line is coming between address and join. So see here also there is a connection. Here also there is a connection. So both are connected to join. Clear, ma'am?
Yeah, yes, sir. Clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
So if you come down, yeah, you can see join type. A full inner, left outer, right outer, and custom cross join and all. So by default, we know most of the cases we go for inner join, right? So we need proper matching records only one. So I know that all these things option. A full outer join, which is a combination of left and right without duplicate records. Inner join mean whenever there is a match for common column, only matching records from both the table will come. Left means all the records from left side, matching records from right side. And right join mean all the records from right side, matching records from left side. Cross join means it's like Cartesian product. Okay, you don't even need a common column for that. So by default, it is going with inner join. Okay, you can change it, no issue. Now, what is important here? You have to choose the common column. Join SQL join, we write on condition or using condition, right? So like that, we are telling here left employees column. Okay, which column you want to match? So I can see here EID. All columns are there. Okay, you can draw again, see all columns. I'm choosing EID. So employee EID equal to, okay, address EID. Okay, so yeah, this is the difference. Okay, I didn't give column header, no. Okay, see, I didn't give column header there. Remember when I am adding address. So I told you, let's see what happens. So since because I didn't use the first row as column header, it is automatically named column 1, column 2 like that. Okay, it is automatically named column 1, column 2 like that. Okay, so I can manually tell here, match this EID with the column 1. Match this EID with column 1. You will be getting the EID itself. Okay, if you have chosen, use the first row as column header while setting the data set, you will get like that. So I'm going with column 1 here. Okay, that is the EID from address. Okay, so only this thing you have to do, choose left and right stream, choose the joining condition. That's it. Okay, so we are not done yet. Okay, after joining, we have to save it into somewhere, right? Our sync is waiting for that. Our output table data set is waiting for that. So in data flow, add two sources, connect to one join block. In join block, you have to configure left and right stream. Also, join condition. Okay, join condition. Okay. So after this, you have to add our sync. Okay, after this, you have to add our sync. So adding to the sources, connecting to one join block, add sync. Add sync. Okay. So you can see join is giving 6 columns. So wherever there is a match for the E number from the first table to the right hand table first column, it will be joining. See, whenever we join table, it's not necessary to have the column name same, right? Sometimes we, when you're using on clause, it's not mandatory to have both columns name same. Only thing, the column content has to be matching. Okay. Yeah. So once last step is click this plus button. Okay, there down last option. Okay, last option you can see sync destination. Okay, destination sync. This will be the data flow last component. You can click sync there. I'll just zoom out a little bit. Yeah, this is how you can see. So sync, you have to configure that also. Okay, sync you have to configure. Okay, so you can name it as join output or anything. That is not really important, but the problem important stuff is you have to choose our data set. See, you can see it red highlighted. It's mandatory. The data set will be I think why my data set is not coming. I'll just repeat this once again. Sync.
We also didn't get that one, sir. Actually, why the reason?
Okay.
We don't.
Okay, you also didn't get it. Why data set is not coming out table? Okay, let me just let's just create one here. Okay, let me try once. Okay. Okay, output. Okay, so output. Okay, join output is coming to. Okay, that is the issue. Okay, so this join operation.
Alvin, use
Yeah.
delimited text. Use delimited
Yes,
text.
yes. Yeah. So what happened here? The join operation by default. Okay, the data factory join operation by default is giving delimited text like CSV files. Okay, you remember we created our output table with Excel. We were expecting an output as Excel format. So by default, this guy is giving in CSV. Okay, that is the issue. So no problems. Okay, either you can go and edit your output table. Okay, you can edit it here, or you can directly create one from here or from here. Not an issue. So I'll do one thing. I'll just delete this to avoid confusion. You can just do it with delimited. Okay. So that is why the drop down is not showing, because expecting only a data set which is configured for a CSV file. Okay. So I'll go with Azure Blob Storage. Okay. This time I'm going with delimited. Okay. So the join operation by default is putting it out as delimited text. So I'll just name it as output table and my link service. Same process once you repeat. Sync. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there could be some reasons for it because when we are choosing that Excel format, we didn't mention the sheet name, nothing. There was no option. So that's why it's by default, it is going with CSV only. So once you do this, then it will be okay. So just go back to your data flow. You go to your sync. Yeah, this time you can see the output in this case. Okay, so you understood what happened. The data set what we created for the output was expecting an Excel file. Okay, because we were configuring in such a way we will be accepting an Excel file. The problem here, the join operation by default it is giving us a CSV file. That is why it is expecting a data set configured for CSV. Okay, once you do this, the problem will be solved. So once you're done, then we'll just go and create pipeline. Okay, we are already delayed by 15 minutes. Okay. You can go explore this thing. Okay. Any options will be there. You can go it. You can see skip line count at all. If you're familiar with pandas and all, you know, when you're reading CSV files and we can skip number of lines. So similar way here also multiple options and all is there, but we don't have time for exploring all this. So if you're done this, our data flow is done. Okay, so just you have to use it in a pipeline. That's all. Over. Okay. So you can see publish all 4 changes. 4 changes is 3 data set and 1 data flow. Okay, so we will make it 5. We'll create one more pipeline also. Okay. It will take some time for execution also. It won't be fast as yesterday's copy activity. It will take some time to perform. So last step is go to new pipeline, pipelines, new pipeline. I'll add here. Meanwhile, everybody fix your step there. Okay, so 4th one, pipeline creation. Okay. Again, we'll go with move and transform activity. And so, but we won't take copy the activity, we'll take their data flow. Okay, so pipeline creation, move and transform. You can see move and transform here. Okay, drag and drop data flow, no copy data, data flow. You can just drag and drop data flow. Okay, so you can name it as anything. Join flow or data flow 1 or my join or anything. No issue. I'll go with the data flow 1 only, default name. Not a problem. So, but the thing is, you have to configure it. Settings, data flow 1. Okay, data flow 1 is that what we created. See, we didn't rename it here. See here, data flow 1. We didn't rename it at all. So that is what we're choosing here, data flow 1. Basically, we are putting the data flow into pipeline. Okay. It's like putting our raw materials, everything is ready. The cake is ready with all the design. Now we are putting into the oven for baking purpose. So structure it however you like the data flow, configure it like whichever activity you like. Finally, put it inside the pipeline and execute it. Okay, publish it, then execute it.
Sir, can you repeat again this pipeline steps, sir, once again?
Yeah, sure, sir. So I'll just delete it. Okay, so we can delete this also. Yeah. So data flow is completed. Go to pipelines. So no pipeline is there. Click the three dots. New pipeline. Okay. So left side you see activities bar. If you are not able to see, you can expand it. Okay. If it is like this, if you are getting, suppose you can click here this arrow. You can expand the toolbar. So you will see the activity there. From there, yesterday also we did move and transform. Here also we are doing move and transform, but not copy data. We are going with second option, data flow. So click it, drag and drop to the right side editor.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Then name if you want, if you can change, or if your main thing is settings, data flow, choose the data flow. Yes, so data flow is like our structure. We made it everything ready. Now we are putting inside the pipeline to make the process run. Okay. Once you choose this data flow one or whichever name you are given for your data flow, you choose it. That's it. Then you can publish all. Then publish all. Actually, debugging can be done without publishing also, but yeah, let's go with the publish all first because validation also happens there. Okay, publish all. Publish. Then you have two choices. Either you can debug or you can trigger now. Okay, so you can try debugging first, then trigger, or you can directly trigger also, no issue. But if you want to trigger, publishing is mandatory. You must have published first. I told you debug is like a testing environment. Okay, developing environment. Triggering is like an environment. We are actually implementing it to the service. Okay, so
Sir,
debug.
publish means, excuse me, sir. Publish means what will happen, sir?
Publish means it will validate all our settings are ready or not, everything it will validate. Also, it will add to the service. So only once you publish, you can actually use it, like trigger it. Okay. So without publishing, you cannot trigger it. Okay. So once you publish it, okay, the data factory will get to know, okay, these things are ready and data factory will validate and it will make it ready. So you can trigger it, you can integrate it to some other activity, you can do anything. It will be completely ready to use. So debug, before debugging, I'll go and check my storage once. Okay, Helvin storage. Containers, okay, source, sync, okay, sync I'll open. Okay, nothing is there as of now. In our cells, empty. So you can also verify your sync is empty. Once we run this, we will be getting the output there in the sync. You can click the debug option. Yeah, it will ask you for a confirmation. Okay, or you can directly trigger also. No issue. So click debug. It will take some time. Okay, it won't be fast as yesterday. It will take some time. You can see one loading is happening here. Yeah. So data flow debug cluster is ready. Okay, cluster is only ready. Debug is not yet started actually. If you remember, if debug is started, you will get a like this one screen here, like status will go here. So try once again debug. Yeah, now you will see here, yeah, progress. See, now you can see pipeline status in progress. So activity name is data flow 1. Actually type it data flow because we didn't change anything. No, it was default name, data flow 1. You can give it join activity, anything. So it is in progress here. So click debug twice. Okay, first time when you click debug, cluster will be ready, the settings will be ready. Once you again click debug, the actually debug will start. Or you can go for trigger now also. Okay, both cases you're getting an output. Only the context is different. Debug we usually use in testing context. Trigger now we actually use once we are verified everything, that time we'll trigger it. So it will take some time. You can see it is in progress. We have to be patient, like it will take like 1 minute or something.
Sir, Helvin, sir.
Yes.
So I'm getting the data flow after debugging. It is error, sir.
If you
Hello.
debug, if you
Sir,
can see this
ask
output
I
now,
doubt?
if you see, yes, ask sir.
Sir, in my case, when I publish, it says that the joined table, that is the table that we have joined, failed because it asks for a worksheet. Actually, I created employee table, as you told. Address table also created, and the third one is the joined table.
When you are setting the data set, you are given correctly the sheet and all, everything you given correctly?
Yes, sir. In the join table, I have given sync file path.
Okay.
And you as sync does not have a file, we left as it is, sir. I left as it is.
Okay. For the sync, have you chosen delimited or Excel?
Excel, sir.
Change it into yes,
CSV.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sync, you do one thing. EC means remove the data set, create once again with delimited, and add it into data flow and try again once. And do let me know.
Join table, we have to go for delimited text. Okay. Sir.
Yeah. After joining, by default, it is pushing into CSV.
Okay, sir. Sir, in your case, whenever you create a M table, address table in the data set, it shows 1, 2, 3, etc., sir. But in my case, even though I created, it is not showing. That is in the factory resources.
How many columns? How many columns it is not showing?
No. In the factory resources, it says data set 3. That is in the right.
This number.
Yeah. But in my case, it is not showing, though it exists. I don't know. Is there some validation we have to do?
No, it should automatically come. That is weird, actually. Let's see.
Sir. Okay. Let me
sir,
check.
once you do one, do one thing, whether you're getting output or not, then you can repeat again once if you want.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So, others we can see succeeded message I'm getting here. We waited like 1 minute, I think. Okay, succeeded message I'm getting.
Still for us it is loading, sir.
Yes.
Debug is loading.
Yeah, it will load it. Don't worry. It will take until and unless it is showing error or something. Don't worry, it will take time. Just be patient.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can I see that your sync table, so whether the data
yes,
is
I'll show you. Yes, I'll show you. So the thing is, it depends on the region you choose and everything. The speed may vary. Okay, and also I executed before you, so the difference will be there. Okay, don't worry. So here you can see succeeded. So I'm going to my sync now, just like ma'am said. So let's see what is there. Okay, so no results. I'll reload it once. Usually we get two things, one success message and one output. Yeah. So you can see here one file is created, success. It's like a flag file, okay, whether the activity was success or not. Then you can see a output file. Okay, it is automatically named part 000. It's a automatic naming given. Okay, automatic name. So if you click this, I told you cannot see the data. You see the properties. Okay, so how do I see the data in this? You can download and see. Yes, that you can do. Without downloading, how do I see the content inside this table, this file? Can anybody tell me?
Maybe by right clicking it, can view it.
Yes, very good. Right click and I can give the view or edit option. Yeah. So you can see my join table here. So I'll click preview. So this is raw type. Okay, I'll click preview. So it will show properly. Yeah. So you can see that it is joined. Okay, Rahul, data analyst. Okay, address and this mobile number is joined properly. Okay. So in your output, it will be little different. I will tell you what will be the difference. Since you have kept the column name properly. Okay. So this will be EID. This will be address. This will be mobile number. Okay. In that case, there will be only one EID column. Okay. This won't be repeated for you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is repeated for me because the column names are different. In your case, it won't be repeated. You know, in MySQL join, if the common column name is same, we use using clause. Otherwise, we use on clause. So whenever you use on clause, the common column will be repeated twice. Okay. Whenever you are using clause, the common column won't be repeated. So same logic. Okay. Common column name is same. It will show only once. In my case, it's different, but the output is correct because you can see matching. Okay, one is matching. Okay, so corresponding address and mobile number is considered into one row. The operation has performed and we are getting output. So similar way, you can also go and verify your sync that you got the file. Okay, so later you can also try different types of joins and all. You can go freely explore it options and all, no issues. So today's main agenda is how to use the data flow component inside Data Factory. So that we have successfully completed. We took
Is that,
little-
where can we select the sync file, sir? In container or?
Yes, container. Your sync container.
Okay.
Yes.
But after succeeded message, when I open the file, it is nothing is there, sir. In the sync file.
Then make sure go back to your Data Factory. Okay. Go to your data flow.
Yeah. Okay.
Data flow. Yeah. And make sure your sync is correctly connected. Okay. So in my sync, it is connected to data set. Okay. Output table. Okay. So basically backtrack it whether it is correct or not. So data set, it is output table. Go to output table. Double click it. You can see it is open here. Yeah, output table.
Yeah.
Okay. See the directory.
The file path is
So
direct.
if it is correctly given, then definitely it will come. Yeah. If it is correct, then it will definitely come. Just refresh once.
Okay, sir.
Sir, in my case, when I open sync file, all columns are showing, but datas are not displaying, sir. Columns are showing. Column names are coming. Datas are not coming.
Have you used the same table, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Same. What you have used, no, same thing. Everything is succeeded. Even debug is succeeded. Everything is fine.
If it is same table, then definitely data should be there. Have you choose inner join only and the common column name?
Column. Yes, sir.
No. One possibility. Whenever you are choosing this one, data flow. When you configuring this join, if you must have given data flow if you are given here the common column, okay, see if this condition is wrong, then it won't be working. So if the condition is correct, then it should have.
Okay.
So
right side, right side you are showing column. No, in my case it's showing propose, PROP. It's showing propose 0, propose 1 is showing, sir, not column 1. Even the heading I have not marked. So that's what is showing. Instead of column 1 is showing propose 0, propose 1 is showing, sir.
The property why should well, that could be the problem. Property, why it is showing property? Okay, just verify your source once. Is it in Excel format? Yeah. Something could have went wrong. That's why. Yeah.
Okay, I'll repeat step, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So so these two activities are mainly what we're discussing in Data Factory. Actually, I took little more time. Mahesh, are you there? I'm sorry, I took more time.
Helvin, I'm there. It's okay, Helvin. I think we should take now 15 minutes break, and in meanwhile, the faculties which are doing practicals, they can complete that practical also. And let us connect after break, and let us learn new concept of machine learning in cloud computing.
Yes, Mahesh, sure.
Yes. Put the timer for 15
Yes.
minutes. Let us join after 15 minutes.
Yeah, sure, Mahesh. Thank you. So so you can have your drinks all same time. You can try it also. So after the break, we will be going with a new topic. Many of you are very good in machine learning, so we'll just give an idea how can we use the machine learning concept here in
Sir,
cloud.
shall I share my screen, sir? Can you help?
What happened, sir?
Sir, I find I'm not finding it, sir, exactly. But I created and I linked all those things properly. I can just show it if you have time,
No.
because it is break time, right? You want to have a break, sir, or come after and tell me?
No, the problem is you cannot share the screen because I have to put timer. No, that is the problem.
Okay, okay, sir. Then after that, I will do, sir. I will do it again. Okay, sir. Thank you.
You see, sir, don't worry. This will just take the timer.
Sir, Elvin, sir. Sir, Elvin, sir, are you there?
Yes, Srinivasan, sir. You want to say something?
Yes, sir. I created and succeed the two files are generated in a sync folder, sir.
Okay.
But when I open that file, the data is not properly viewed.
Data
From
is
a-
there, but it is not properly segregated, right?
Yes, sir. From
So,
employee
sir,
table and
check the join operation which you have performed on those two tables. You need to check that first, and the second thing is the rule what you have keep for those two tables.
yes, sir. That same tables I can use it. Whatever Elvin sir is shared. But why I did the one mistake in the column header I didn't choose in there. When uploading.
You need to choose first row as a header, then and only it will be taking those things.
Yeah,
That is
how I
also one
can
of the important steps.
how I can edit now, sir?
Sir, you need to delete the first task for like sync table, and you need to do you need to go to this tab where you have those employee and address table. Na? In that, you need to select, and there is one option, choose first row as a header. You need to just check that option, and you will be getting that, sir. Okay, sir. Let us take a break. After break, we can solve out your problem and Shikha sir problem also.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
I hope all have got the output. So those who have got the output, just take 1 second to take a screenshot and share it in the chat. Let me check the chat. Pratisha ma'am is asking how the join flow will come. Join flow, you can click on the plus button there, ma'am. The component, the source component, if you click the plus button, you will get that join option there. Completed, done. Yeah, good. You can see completed. Yeah, Shobana ma'am. Yeah, I missed the first row header. Yeah, but because of that, we could have seen that option, right? If you miss first row header, what happens? Azure automatically name it like column 1, column 2, column 3, and we can still perform the operation, not an issue. But you need to know which column to match. That's. But if you're choosing first row header, then it's more convenient. It's also completed. Just put a screenshot of your sync folder. Okay, sync where you got the join output, like the file named as part 000, like that. Any other doubts? Please do ask. Steps for today's activity. Yeah, let me just see. Copy activity. Data factory activity 2. Okay, pipeline creation, move and transform data flow. Okay, I'll just finish it and send it. Things. File, publish all. Yeah, time is up. Yeah. Mahesh.
Yes, Elvin.
Yeah.
Should we start now?
Yeah.
Some
Time.
Srinivasan sir and Shekhar sir are having some doubts. Let us clear those doubts first, then we can start.
Yes, sure.
Srinivasan sir, are you there on call?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, Srinivasan sir, you can share your screen.
Yeah, right now I can share my screen, sir.
Yes, sir.
So please give access to my screen, sir.
Yes, sir. Just a second. Sir, see, I have defined you as a present.
Yes,
You
sir.
can share
Yes,
now.
Sure, sir. Yeah, Elvin sir, my screen is visible, sir.
Yes.
Sir, here I already created join after joining, sir, in sync folder. Success and part some other name, length name will be created, sir, in that folder, sync folder.
Okay.
But here the data is not combined together, it is displayed, sir. I think so.
Can you just right click and view data, sir? For the part 005. Right click view data.
Yes, sir. View edit option is there, sir. Okay.
Yes. Click the
So the-
preview, sir. Click the preview.
Okay, sir. So employee table data only it will be displayed, sir, here actually.
EID name department. Yeah. So that means your join has not performed. Okay. So let's go back and backtrack your data factory. Just go back to data factory, sir.
Yeah, can I share this? Yes, sir.
Okay. So first one EMP table. Okay. Source. Can you see right hand side the file is selected? EMP file is selected there. Yeah. Just drag right hand side. The connection tab, no? The file path is there, no, sir? File path. So just see the third one. Yeah. Just drag once. Employee table dot XLX. Okay, fine. Okay, now go to second data set, address table.
Yes, sir. Actually, in the first time I didn't select the column header, sir. The first time employee table.
That's okay. That's okay. No problem. If column header is not there, also we can do. No, it's not an issue. Address table is selected. Okay. Output table. Just select output table, sir. Output table. Okay, sync is selected. Delimiter is comma. Okay, fine. So this is fine. So now let's go to data flow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, left stream, employee, right stream, address, inner join. Okay, come down, sir. Join condition.
Inner, sir.
Inner. Okay, join condition. Okay, column one. Okay, both the data set you didn't choose header. This one option.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So just click on the drop down, column one drop down. Okay, column one, column two, it is coming. Okay, fine. Both table do have EID column, right? Sure, no? Both the files have EID column.
Yeah, just I will. Yeah, you whatever the file you shared, that only I can copy, sir. It's not an issue.
Then it should work. Both column one should be EID. Then
Yes,
this should work actually. See why it is not showing. Okay. Okay, I will do one thing. Just go once. We'll verify it once. Go to your source.
Yeah, just a minute. Source container, sir.
Yes,
or
yes.
here.
There only in source container.
Sir, go to your data source. Like sync, you have not configured yet.
What Mahesh?
Sync.
Yes, sir. Here sync is there, sir.
Show me. No. Not in container. In your data factory.
He's telling in data flow. He's telling.
Just a minute, sir. Yeah, here output file is
See,
there.
sir, how many rows? Delete that join output. Click on that. Delete that join output.
Join output, no, sir?
Delete it. Delete that.
So where is
that block, sir? Click on that. Click delete button.
Okay, sir.
Click on plus button of join one.
Click on
plus button.
Join one plus button, sir. Yes, sir.
Last
option, I think so. Sync option, yes.
Sync option you need to choose.
Yes, sir. Sync. So here I can mention the output file.
And here mention dataset. In dataset, go to dataset. After mentioning name.
Yes, sir. data set.
Click on plus new button.
Yes, sir. Output table is there.
Plus, no. Don't click on output table. Click on plus new button.
Okay. Azure.
Go to Azure.
Yes, sir. Blob.
Blob storage.
Yes, sir. CSV file.
CSV file.
Okay. Here I can rename it as output file, right, sir?
Delimited. You can rename. Use the same link service which you have used for employee and address.
Output table 1. Just I can get it, sir. And so a linked service I can choose in, sir.
Yes.
And,
link service which have this is the same link service which has been used
yes, sir.
to
Yes.
connect to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now see here block in file path there is one image is there.
Yes.
Of folder. Click on that.
Sync folder is there, sir.
Click on sync folder.
Okay. But already previous generated files are there, sir.
Let
No
it
issue.
be, sir. Let it be. Click on
Sync
OK.
folder. Okay, sir. Path will be selected, and again I can click on OK, sir.
Oh, wait a minute, sir. Go to advanced setting.
Just a minute, sir. Open this data set, no, sir.
No, sir. No, nothing to do here. Click on OK, sir.
That first row's header, he haven't chosen for both that sources actually.
Now let me explain you that also. Click on
Yes,
employee
sir.
table now. Employee. Click on employee.
Employee table, no, sir.
Employee.
In data set or
source.
here?
No, not in data set. In data flow.
Right.
See, Mahesh, now also it is showing total 3 only, no, in that output table. That is the problem.
So
it should show 6 columns.
So see here, sir. Go to this data set.
Yes, sir.
See, open button is there. Edit option is there. Below that. No, not there, sir. Below that. Test connection, open and new. Click on open or click on new button. Plus new.
Okay, open button. I can open here, sir.
So here, find the option for first row as a header.
Where I can give in, sir? Yeah, sure.
Scroll down.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Got it, sir?
Yes, sir.
This way you can edit your employee and address also. And
Okay.
you can see in sync now, you should get 6 columns.
Okay, sir. Just a minute.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And this is how you can perform the practical, sir. Is that okay, sir?
Yeah.
But still the 3.
So go to your data flow. Do
Yes,
the
sir.
same thing for address also, no, sir? See, sir, like this is the data factory practical where each and every steps is necessary. So any step gets wrong, na? So all the process gets wrong. Like, what is this data factory actually? It is for all faculty exactly. The example, very simple example I can tell you regarding data factory. We all know sugarcane mill, right? Where sugarcane is being produced, right? So same thing is happening here. We are taking raw materials from different places and we are transforming that raw material into some product. Okay. So the same thing you are doing here also. Like you are getting data from different raw sources and that data you are transforming into one form. and that one form is being used by different consumer. Okay, so who are the consumer? Those consumer will be using this data from data factory. People like business analysts, people like data analysts, people like developers, people like the business decision makers. So those people will be taking decisions on this data. So this is very important role which is being performed by data engineer in this Azure Data Factory, where this data engineer is extracting data from different data sources and transforming that data into one form and storing that data into a data warehouse. Then further, this data warehouse data will be used by different category of peoples and for different purposes. This is the agenda of data factory, which is being performed in the industry. So yesterday, one volunteer was there from EY. So he's performing same operation like what we are performing right now in the practical. The same operation is being performed by Bharat also, and the same thing he's doing. So in data factory, currently we have seen only two practicals. One practical is of your copy data, and another practical is of join operation into these two tables. So this is how we can conclude this practical. And Shekhar sir, have you solved your problem also?
Sir, I tried, sir, but I couldn't. Can I share the screen?
Yes, sir, please. Let us do it fast so we can
Yeah, sure,
go to
sir,
the
sure.
next point.
Please enable it, sir.
Yes, sir. Just a second. Sir, see, I have marked you as a present. Srinivasan sir, you can try one more time if it is not sorted. Then also you are having some issue, you can talk to me.
Yeah, sure. I can try it now, sir. Then I will inform to you later, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, could you see that?
Yes, sir.
Continue
Your
the
screen is
document.
visible to me.
Yeah, I have created 3 data. That is Excel one. I'll show that, sir. Right, sir.
Okay.
So it is in the directory, and I have taken from this place, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Like
so this
this,
is
I have
for
created.
employed, right? And Excel 2
Yeah,
is
Excel
for
one,
address, right?
address, and
Okay,
I created a limited text.
And one
That
is
is
output.
from the sync.
Okay, fine. Fine.
That
fine.
is in the sync, sir. Okay. So
Okay.
that part is out. Now I'm going to this data flow, which is here, and now I'm creating this, sir. Source one. Source one. I'm creating the data set. This
So
is
source one will be your Excel one, right?
Excel
and
one.
Source 2 will be your Excel.
Yeah, but it will show some columns, right, sir?
Yes, it should show some
But
columns.
should I update? Is there anything like update here? No.
No, nothing to update.
So okay, sir, I will add one more source.
One more source. Add one more.
And I select Excel 2. Okay, sir. That also I did.
So see, sir, here column is being shown now in Excel 2.
But Excel 1, this is
when
not
you
showing.
When you click on source 1 or source 2, then it will be shown. So here 0 columns are being shown. Here 3 it will be shown. So see, source 1 you are having some error. Like
source
this
1
Excel
is
1
this,
file.
sir.
So
this is
Excel 1 file.
employee. Is the
employee
employee.
table. So how many columns are there in that?
The same one I have uploaded, sir. Shall I redo it again once?
You need to do it that Excel one step one more time.
Here, should I delete and redo it here?
No, don't delete from here. The data is there in this Excel table. Employee
Yes.
table, right? So no need to delete. Go
Yes.
to your
Now-
data
now-
factory.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Should I
Click on
delete
source
this?
one. Don't delete. Don't
Source
delete.
one.
Click on source one
Yes.
and go to this data set.
Go to the data set. Yes.
In the downside.
Means
Downside. Not
here.
in this factory resource, sir. In this source setting. Under source setting, data set is there. Data set Excel one.
Source setting is Excel one. Yes, sir.
Under that, open option is there. Click on open.
That's all.
Select Excel one.
Yes, selected. Open.
Open option is there. See, sir.
Yes. Will it open, sir? Okay.
Check the file path one more time. Check the file path and see whether you have keep first row as a header. Click on OK.
Okay, sir.
Go downside. Check whether you have keep first row as a header. Yes.
Yes, it has been checked, sir. That stop sharing screen. Just a minute. Yeah, it first row header. And similarly, I go to Excel 2. Okay, sir.
Excel 2 is right, sir. There we are getting column. So now go to your data flow and
yeah, it is not getting updated.
It will get updated, sir.
Okay.
Okay, 3 rows, Excel sheet. Now you join operation. This Excel one data you need to save it, sir. Then it will be getting updated.
Save it means here or in the container?
In Excel, here only in Excel one. See, Excel one tab is there, na, under that tab.
Okay, sir. What should I do here? I should save.
Yes, sir.
Where that option, sir?
Sheet name, sir. See, sheet name is there, na? Define the sheet name also. Sheet name 1. It should be sheet name 1.
Okay. Employee.
Refresh it and see whether you're getting some sheet name or what. You can preview your data also. Because see, when we are linking some file to this data factory now, so under which sheet this data should be extracted, that we need to specify. And after specifying the sheet, we need to specify that use first row as a header.
Yes, it is there.
Now go to this data flow.
Yeah, I'm in data flow.
Click on the source 2 and again click on source 1.
Source 2 I have clicked. Again I'm clicking on source 2. Source 1.
Still it is showing 0 columns.
Yes, sir.
So do the thing like delete source 1 and create one more source 1 newly. It is not taking the updates. That means. Add source.
That's all, sir.
So
I'm not getting
I'm
it.
thinking like, the same thing is
Yeah.
coming, right?
Yeah, same thing is coming.
So that means in Excel one, data set, creating data set, you have to make some mistake in Excel one. So you need to edit in that sense also. You can try one more time, sir. If any problem.
Okay, sir. I'll do it. I'll do it, sir. I'll do it
Okay.
later. Okay, sir.
Yes,
Right,
yes, sir.
Good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me share my screen. Yes, please confirm me whether you're getting my screen.
Yes, Mahesh.
So see, now the thing we will be learning about machine learning. Let me open some PPT and let us go with some theoretical part. Okay, the file is not here. Okay, fine.
Mahesh, you got it?
Yes, yes, bro. Just a second. Downloading the file. My screen is visible to you, Elvin?
No, it is not.
Now it is visible.
Yes, it's coming. Yeah.
So let us learn about Azure machine learning and what this machine learning services is been provided by this cloud computing. So we all know machine learning. Can anyone tell me about what is this machine learning? What is this artificial intelligence? Any one of you? Yes. What do you understand about machine learning? Let me know this. Yes. Activities.
This artificial intelligence, in the sense we are making a machine to behave like a human, like taking a decisions or taking any action how women are doing. So by using algorithm, we are training it, and that is called artificial intelligence.
Right. So this
Like
machine learning. Yes, yes.
It's
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Go ahead. Yeah, like machine, we have to make it to learn and use it for decision making. That's what machine learning is.
Right. Like we are teaching to our children, right? We are teaching to learn any language. We are teaching to learn ethics. We are teaching to use some academical part to our students. So this is the kind of teaching we are doing. Same way, in machine learning, you are doing the same activity of teaching to your machine, okay? Like to do some activity. This is what called as machine learning, right? And after teaching that human being, this human is so intelligent, like after knowing some data, human try to analyze a new, right? Same way nowadays machines are also doing those things. Like we are training machine in such a way, like machines can predict something on by getting similar type of data. Okay, so this is what machine learning. Okay, and how this machine learning concept is been served, is been used by this cloud computing that we are going to see. Okay, so the learning objective in this practical will be how this cloud environment is supporting to this machine learning. Okay. Then what is machine learning? I have already explained to you. Benefits of machine learning, you people might be knowing, right? Like nowadays, industry 4.0 and it's 5.0 it's getting started, right? So what is this industry 4.0? Like lot of data is coming to coming through different resources, right? Previously, those things were not there, right? In my academic year, where when I was studying, I remember the things like there was no digital media, okay, at that time. But nowadays, you can see each and everything is coming in this digital media. Now the thing is, in such a case, like from home itself, you can order anything. If you feel hungry, you can order food from shop, you can order in any restaurant. If you want to buy some grocery, you can order it from Amazon.com. So each and everything is coming to your home. Okay. And this is the reason why this data is increasing day by day, right? So as we all know, if our data gets increases, the value of data is so much in this digital world, right? Because like when we are teaching some subject like DBMS to our students, in that DBMS textbook also, or in that DBMS reference book also, it is clearly written. So data is a backbone of any software. Like if we remove data from any Facebook.com, if we remove data from Google.com, whether the software make any sense? No, right? Because data is everything here. Data is everything. If you understand data properly, then you can design a software also. If you understand data properly, then you can manipulate some operations on that data. And on that data only, you can predict something, right? Like we are nowadays from beginning itself, the weather forecasting is been done, right? So nowadays you can see the weather forecasting accuracy has been increased too much. Like the previous days were what they used to see those historical data. Like in January, there was rain or not, and on that basis they were predicting something, right? But nowadays machines are able to predict in very accurate manner with the help of this machine learning and AI. Like the way we are working, each and every person is working on data only and producing data itself. Okay, so the benefits of learning machine learning is what? The Azure machine learning is very user friendly and comes with a set of tools that are less restrictive. Okay, so there is some less restriction is there, and when you learn those algorithm of machine learning, if you know good maths and for and you can do, if you know statistical algorithms, then you can easily learn this machine learning. Okay, and after learning those algorithm, you can do the accurate prediction for any kind of data. Then after learning, after importing, like the third benefit you can see it, the the tool make it easy to import train data and fine tune the results. Previous thing what we are doing right now, how we are importing data set, we are downloading some data set from source and we are importing it into our any Jupyter notebook, and by the help of Python we are doing those algorithms with that, with this hard coding, right? But how this cloud computing help us to do those machine learning operation very easily, that we are going to see here. Okay, so here you can see, just with the help of drag and drop, you can perform all the operations without writing a line of code. Okay, so this is how the cloud computing will be helping us for doing machine learning codes. Okay, then here the thing we will be learning, three things we will be learning. One is notebook, second is designer, and third one is automated ML. We will be not learning that much in automated ML because this is the automation process which is being performed in this ML. But to do the automated ML, these two things are very important. One is notebook and second one is designer. Okay, so these three things we will be learning further. Then types of learning. So can I know how to understand data first? Yes, anyone wants to ask something, please let me know. How the data you will be learning, please let me know. How the
By
data you will be
labels?
categorized? By labels or
Numerical or categorical?
you will be categorizing into numerical and categorical. You are all right, sir. By giving some labels, it is also right answer. So see, while doing machine learning algorithm, so you need to categorize your data set into three categories. First category is supervised, second category is unsupervised, third category is reinforcement. What is this supervised category? So from this figure, you can come to know like the supervised category is nothing but the data which is having labels to it. Okay. So here in this figure, you can see apple is there, this green color apple is there, this green color apple is there, this red color and blue color ball is there, and cup is there. So these three figures are having some name, right? That is what called as labels. And if when we pass this label data to the any machine, this machine gets understand like if any data comes to it with this picture of apple, then he need to identify that this is apple. Like in this diagram, you can get the description properly. When we train this machine and when any data comes to this machine, like this blue color curve is coming to machine, this machine gets understand easily like this is a curve. So this is what we are doing in machine learning. We are training a machine with some label data. That is what called as supervised learning. Then unsupervised learning, where this data is not having proper labels. Okay, where in this figure also you can see the data is not having proper labels. And when you click on this, when you pass this type of data to a machine, what this machine does, machine find the patterns between those data. Okay, the machine finds some patterns between the data and machine try to predict some trends and patterns which is there in that data. Okay, that is what called as unsupervised learning. And there is one more concept of supervised and unsupervised, which is called as semi-supervised learning, where some of the data is unlabeled and some of the data is in label form. And these two data, we give it to one machine. That machine runs some algorithm with machine learning algorithm or some statistical algorithm. On that basis, machine predicts some thing, right? But this prediction can be question mark, right? It can be correct also, it can be wrong also. Okay, this is what called as semi-supervised learning. And the reinforcement learning are the learnings which has been done by this machine. Like in this diagram, you can see one girl is there and one dog is there, right? When this girl throws this stick towards a dog, then what actions this dog will be taking, that depends on this dog only, right? Suppose this dog just see this girl is throwing stick and just doesn't do any action on that, right? So this is what one action, one prediction we can do. The second prediction is what? This stick is been thrown to the dog and dog just run to that stick and take it into his mouth and again give it to this girl. This is the second prediction we can do. So this type of predictions are there, such kind of data are there that we can keep it in this reinforcement learning, where we can't predict the exact value of data. Okay, like it can be yes, it can be no, or it can be maybe, right? Maybe yes or maybe no. Okay, so this is what reinforcement learning all about. So got these three concepts: supervised, semi-supervised, and reinforcement. Any doubts if you are having with these three concepts, please let me know. Or four concepts, please let me know. Yes. Any doubts? Yes, sir. Any doubts?
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, this reinforcement learning, do we require to give level data or it can learn from its experience, like from the environment?
No, no, no. That means the reinforcement concept is not properly understood by me. So see, ma'am, reinforcement is a kind of data. See, it can be label also. Let me explain you with this diagram only. See the diagram, ma'am.
Okay.
Of reinforcement, where this girl is doing some action, right? This girl is doing some action. On that basis of action, you are predicting some decision. You are making some decision, right? Okay. And the data, what you will be providing to it, it will be in that manner only. See, this girl environment, girl is there. Now, this is the example where you can understand very easily. If you want to predict a numerical value with some regression algorithm, okay? But the data which you are putting to this regression algorithm is on the basis of some action only. Got the point?
Okay.
Okay. On this data will be given input to this algorithm on the basis of some action. If this dog is taking some action against this throwing stick, then only some data will be trained to this machine learning algorithm. Got the point?
Okay.
Okay. So this figure, if you see in this figure also, so this data can be categorical data or it can be a target variable data, which is not having any target. It is non-target variable data. Let us come to this point later. But first of all, let me know you have cleared your concept related to the supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, and reinforcement. Any doubt if you're having, please let me know. All good? Okay. Now let us move to this supervised learning. Now, some of faculty has also explained, sir, data will be categorized into two forms, numeric and categorical data. You are absolutely right, sir. Before this categorizing into numerical and categorical data, we need to understand what is data. This data is in supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, or reinforcement. Okay. Suppose this data is in supervised manner, and this data is been further categorized into one continuous target variable and categorical target variable. So can I know the difference between continuous and categorical target variable?
So category may be discrete and continuous, like may have a big range of values like floating point or something.
Yes. In very short and simple language, I can tell you, continuous means the inputs are getting continuously changing, and categorical where the inputs are discrete. Okay. It doesn't get changed according to the time interval. Okay. So this is what continuous and categorical difference I can tell you in very simple words. And let us come to this unsupervised learning. What is this unsupervised learning? Like we have learned, there are no labels to our data, right? So here the target variable you don't have it, right? What is this target variable? Can I know this thing? Target variable not available. Why it is been written in this figure? Yes, anyone can guess this point?
Dependent variable.
Dependent variable is not there. Absolutely right.
Okay.
What is this dependent variable? Like in continuous and categorical data, you
Yeah,
are
yeah, it
having
is there.
something dependent variable, right, in your data set, where it is depending on some type of categories, or it is dependent on some type of labels, right? So it is having
Yeah.
some dependent variable. That dependent variable is not there in your supervised learning. So there are no targeted variable. Okay. So in that case, what to do? Which algorithms we need to use? That we will be seeing later. Let us come to this semi-supervised learning. In this semi-supervised learning, we are having categorical targeted variable only. Okay. So the data will be categorical data with some targeted value. Okay. And in reinforcement learning, you will be having two scenarios where you will be having categorical target variable. Otherwise, you will be having target variable not available. Okay. So now you got clear about this target and not non-target variable. Got the concept clear about target and non-target variable?
One more time,
If you
explain, sir.
understand this thing, if you understand this thing, then and only we can implement some algorithm to that data. Otherwise, you get confused on.
Sir, explain one more time, sir. Categorical, this target variable and not those things.
Okay, let me explain you in this manner, madam. Like, see here, the continuous target variable is there. In this supervised learning, continuous target variable is there, on which we are applying regression algorithm. And here you can see at the bottom one example is given, housing price prediction. So can I know what is the target variable in this example of housing price prediction? Obviously the price of house, right? So this price of house depends on what? It depends on the type of house, right? So this is the target variable which is there in this continuous target variable. And why it is called continuous? Because it is getting continuously changing, right? It is in continuous changing mode. Why it is getting continuous change? Because the type of house is also getting changed continuous. Got the point? And when you move to this categorical target variable where we are applying classification algorithm, and here the example you can see, like medical imaging. Medical imaging means what? Like I'm having image of this cancer tumor, right? So this cancer tumor image will be same for each and every patient, right? Right or wrong? The size can be different, but the category can be same, right? It is a cancer tumor, that I know. Like this cancer tumor is there. By looking at that image and its feature, I can see this is the cancer image, and I can train this machine, like, to identify this is the cancer image in this body, right? So this is a dependent target value which depends on some category, right? And that category doesn't get changed according to the time interval. It is not the case like in 1990 the tumor figure was different, and in 2023 the tumor case was different. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
The symptoms are same only. Previously also the persons were getting cancer tumor, and nowadays also it is the persons are getting cancer tumor the same. So this is how you can categorize continuous and categorical with some target variable which is dependent on some value. Okay, so non-target variable is nothing but, here you can see customer segment and market basket analysis. So this customer segment, you can take an example. You are having some shop, and in that shop some customers are coming to you, okay, and their data is being saved to your database, but you don't know what category of customers are will be coming to your shop. You can predict that thing to me, like what type of customer category you, or what type of customer segment will be coming to your shop. That totally depends on the pattern itself, right? Some in January month you are putting some, that totally depends on the products which you are keeping on your shop, right? Keeping in your shop. If you're keeping some furniture thing, then the category of segment, customer segment will be different. If you're putting some grocery shop, the category of customer segment will be. So there are no target variable here. So this is the non-target variable, okay, where there is no dependent column you can see. Okay, got the clarification now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so see, in very simple example, you can how to do machine learning. Now this figure you can understand in very simple thing. When there is continuous target variable, you need to use linear regression. When there is categorical target variable, you need to use classification. When you will be finding data with non-target variable, then you need to use either clustering or association. Okay, when clustering you need to do, if you are finding some patterns in that data, then you need to use cluster. And when you are not finding any patterns or something, then you will be using association. Then in semi-supervised, you will be finding categorical target variable where you can apply classification and clustering algorithm. Okay, the clustering and classification when to use, when you find some type of categories, and for that category if you find we need to do classification, then you can do the classification. Example, you text classification. And when is there any type of data which got some clustering part, like the example, the best example I can tell you, like finding lane on GPS data, right? So there is some clustering is there, like there are two routes to go from A to B, right? So this is the clustering part. In such case of data you will be finding, then you will be using clustering algorithm. Reinforcement data, generally when you will be getting categorical data with some target variable, then you will be using classification algorithm. And when you will be getting non-target variable, then you will be using control. The example for classification is optimize marketing, and the control you will be using driverless car. Okay, so this is the example which I can explain to you for applying machine learning algorithm on certain type of data. Now let us learn some concept of regression and classification. This is the algorithm. So then when you will be applying some regression, you will be getting some exact value. What is the temperature going to be tomorrow? The same question will be asked with these two algorithms. Then two types of output you will be getting. This is the output you will be getting, and when you will be applying regression, like tomorrow it will be 84 degrees Celsius. And when the classification algorithm is there, you will be getting answer with two scenario. It will be either cold or it will be either hot. Okay. So from this, you can understand what is regression and classification concepts. So regression analysis, it is a statistical method that helps us to analyze and understand the relationship between two or more variables of interest. Okay. So here, like some of faculty has explained, sir, dependent and independent, we need to categorize when we need to understand this linear regression or regression. When we need to apply some regression algorithm, when there is some continuous or categorical data on that, there is some target variable is also there. Then at that time, we need to categorize further into dependent variable and independent variable. That this is also a very important step we need to do before applying regression analysis. So those are the steps which you can learn it by yourself also. But what needs to be learned, like how to start machine learning, that I have explained to you, and what are the concepts there in this machine learning that I have explained. Okay, how to determine the base fit line. So when you will be applying linear algorithm, line will be shown here. You need to find the closest data which you will be finding near to this line. Okay, so this is the example for linear regression, where we all know the formula which is being used for linear regression is y equals to mx plus b. What is this y? Y is dependent variable, x is independent variable, m is nothing but gradient. Okay, and b is nothing but it is a y-intercept. This is the formula for linear regression. And when we will be applying classification, we will be getting we will be going either by A door, either by B door. That we will be predicting. And when I will be using logistic regression, my answer or my prediction will be getting categorical dependent. It will be depend on categorical value. It will be either 0, 1, or yes or no. Okay, or true or false. So this is the two graph you can see for linear regression and for logistic regression. Where in linear regression, the data is in continuous form. So you can predict y into in between from 0 to 1 only. Like the data is in continuous form. But in logistic regression, the data is in, if you plot a graph of logistic regression, it will be in this S curve, where the prediction can be either 0 or either 1 only. Okay. So this is how the thing you can do with linear regression and logistic regression. And this is the threshold value. So see this when you will be performing logistic regression, this is the threshold value which totally depends on which what is this threshold value. So whenever this threshold value will be getting increased, your probability, like the data probability is also getting changed. Like whatever the output of your data set, it will be also getting changed. It depends on that threshold value. Okay. So generally the standard way to put threshold is 0.50 only. Okay. And the probability you will be keeping between this 0.29 to 0.90. So type of logistic regression are binomial, multinomial, and ordinal. Okay. So let us learn about this machine learning studio now. Okay. Let us move to this thing, and we just close this theoretical part also, and let us move to our machine learning code. Okay. So the thing I will suggest you to go to this URL directly instead of searching anything. Type ml.azure.com. Okay. Type this link ml.azure.com. Okay. In this new tab which you have logged in your browser, just open a new tab and paste this link ml.azure.com. Let me post it in the chat box also.
Done, Mahesh.
Okay, done. So like this way, you will be redirected to this signing account, and you need to sign in to your Azure portal account, which we have given subscription to you. Okay, log in with that account only. Okay, So this is the interface you will be getting at first. Okay, so you can go from here also in this Azure portal also. You can go from here also, but here the thing you will be searching ML learning, ML Azure or machine learning. Just write ML word, and in ML word you will be choosing this under service, this Azure machine learning point, this point. So here you can go to create and you can click on new workspace. The same tab will be getting open here. So instead I have skipped those steps for you people. Directly go to this ml.azure.com. You will be getting to this machine learning studio in your account. Got the point? Everyone got till here? Everyone got this ml.azure.com interface? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now here, the thing what we will be doing, we will be creating one workspace for doing work in this ML studio. Okay, create one workspace with any name you can put it. I'm giving my name to my workspace. So this is my workspace. I think capital word is not right. So this is the workspace. I need to choose subscription here. So subscription will be by default because we all are having one subscription only. And the resource group we need to select, where I will be selecting resource group as FDP 9. It's deleted or what? Yeah, it's not deleted. It's there. Choose the resource group FDP under slash 9. Okay. And while choosing region only, now this is very important step you need to do. Choose the region with US countries only. Okay, choose the region with US country. Like I'm choosing East US, you can choose Central US, or you can choose East US too also, or you can choose any European country. Because why so? Because this machine learning studio facility is having with some of the data centers only. It is not having with all the data centers. It is only available for some data centers only. So choose the region in proper manner only and click on create button. So this is how one workspace will be getting created on your ML studio. Hope so everyone has created their workspace on this ML studio. Anyone finding difficulty, please let me know.
Sir, can you
So
repeat this process?
which one you want to repeat it? Go to this new tab, ml.azure.com. Go to this
Hello,
URL.
sir. Hello.
Go to this URL, signing to your account. Yes, ma'am, you saying something?
Sir, can you repeat this process, sir? Because we don't know where to go this studio.
Which process you want to repeat?
So from starting.
Yes, I'm repeating that only, ma'am.
Okay.
Open new tab, ma'am.
Okay.
Go to this URL, ml.azure, which Helvin has posted in the chat box. After clicking on this, you need to sign in with your account, which you are signing with this Azure portal. Same account you need to sign in with this ml.azure. And then here you will be finding this page, workspace page, where you need to give some name to your workspace, select subscription, select resource group. Resource group should be FDP 9 and region should be European countries. Okay, and click on OK button. Then you will be redirected to this welcome to Azure Machine Learning Studio, where you will in recent workspace you will be finding your resource which you have created. So click on this Mahesh 123 workspace. Click on this Mahesh 123 workspace, and then you will be redirecting to this studio management. Okay, ML Studio. Got this point? Everyone reached till here? Yes? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
So I got that screen where learning components are displayed. Is that okay?
You're getting my screen. The same screen is visible to you also, right?
Yes, 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 yes. But
Okay. Now let me explain this thing. So this menu tab you might be getting, right?
different types of different.
This menu tab you will be getting. Okay, it is not shown on my side. So see, let me explain you this tab first. Yes, anyone wants to ask something? So this is the dashboard where you will be doing your machine learning code. In simple way, I can tell you. So this generative AI with prompt flow, those are the templates you are seeing here in this dashboard. Generative AI models, those are the templates you can see. Notebook samples are there where you can see some notebook samples are given by this ML Studio. Some shortcut methods are given. What is recent activity you are doing, it will be shown in recent view. And there is compute instances there. Right now there is no compute instance. What is this compute instance? Can I know from you people? Like what is this compute instance now? Why we needed compute instance for doing ML code? Yes. What is this compute instance?
For processing.
Yes, for processing, for doing some processing of work, right? So like we know, we will be doing some process on some data, right? To do the process on that data, we will be needed some compute instance, right? We will be needed some processor, we will be needed some hard disk, we will be needed some RAM, right? So that thing we need to configure first. Okay, so when you will be clicking on this three line and when you will be scrolling down, and in this manage tab you will be finding one option is there, compute. Click on that compute options, click on that compute options, and in this compute option you will be finding the page to create a compute instance. Okay, so there are four options are there where you can create your own compute instance. You can create your own compute cluster also. You can create your Kubernetes clusters also, or you can attach computes also. Okay, so in very first day, some faculty ask one question like, sir, we can create like CPU we are creating, like that we can create GPU also. Here you can have this option. Okay, when you click on compute instance and when you scroll down and when you click on this new button, so you will be getting one form where you will be configuring your compute, like you will be configuring your system on which your machine learning code you will be running on, right? So this configuration requirement setting to this ML Azure Machine Learning Studio, like I want this compute instance to run my code. Okay, so many a time it happens to our local machine also. We are having a huge amount of data set and we want to run some ML code on that data set, but the configuration of system to run that ML code on that data set is of 100 GB of RAM and some amount of hard disk. Okay, or it can be 32 GB of RAM. Okay, it needs 32 GB of RAM to run only that one code on that data set. But this configuration we are not generally having with our local machine, right? So this is the benefit we can take it of cloud computing, where this cloud computing is providing us a compute instance of higher configuration of systems. Okay, so let us give some name to our compute instance. Let me give some name. So I will be giving same name what I have given to my workspace. And here, what type of virtual machine type you want? You want CPU or GPU? Can I know the difference between CPU and GPU now? Yes. Can I know difference between CPU and GPU?
In terms of speed
In terms of speed
and data capacity.
and data capacity. But I know I want to know exact difference between what is CPU and what is GPU. Yes. Can anyone tell me what is the exact difference between CPU? What is there in CPU and what is not there in GPU? Or what is there in GPU, what is not there in CPU? Or just a difference, like they are two different things.
Or is it concurrent executions for GPU?
Yes. This thing you can tell it. Any more answers you want to add in this book? Please.
Sir,
anyone
GPU is a
please.
graphical processing unit, sir. GPU is a graphical processing unit. Yes.
But how the thing is working with GPU and CPU?
It works for a dedicated task. It only concentrates on a single task mostly, and it has a very high power computing processor. But in case of GPU, there are number of more than thousand of small CPUs which which perform small tasks.
Right. Absolutely right. In very simple manner, I can tell you difference between CPU and GPU. See, CPU is generally originated for doing one certain task. Okay. In that task also there are parallel tasks are there that also you can do it with CPU. But GPU is the thing. GPU is the processor where it handles a large amount of CPU. Got the point? CPU is used to process some tasks, but to handle a large amount of CPUs, GPU is being used. Got the point? Yes or no? Yes. CPU is nothing but you are performing some task, like the way we are performing tasks to write some code, to compile that code, to get the output. We are doing this task, right? And similar way, I'm using GPU is nothing but GPU is the concept where this all a large amount of CPU you are running one time concurrently, and to handle that CPU, the GPU. Okay.
Sir, where exactly the GPU is going to use, sir?
GPU generally it is being used in a larger data set, cloud computing only. So where this larger amount of CPUs are there, where you can use those CPU to monitor those CPU processes, you are using GPU. See, Intel One API, One AI, you know about it, Intel One AI, OpenAI, Intel OpenAI concept. You know it or I don't know whether you know it, this thing. Nowadays, it is in actually OpenAI, Open Artificial Intelligence. So generally, when there is a big data, and that big data you want to implement, so on that big data you want to implement some artificial intelligence code, or you want to implement some machine learning code, then the processor, the amount of processor you will be needed is in very large features. Okay. But it is not possible to get those large features or large configuration hardware. So what the things these companies are doing, they are using this GPU concept where this larger amount of CPU are being run as a single entity by one GPU. Got the point? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So this is how you can get the difference. You can explore more about CPU and GPU. It is very huge concept to be learned, like what is CPU and what is CPU. And nowadays it is very on the big. Intel One API, One AI is there. Lot of companies are using CPU things in that. So let us consider for the doing this practical, we don't need CPU. Okay? We are just learning how to compute, how to create a compute instance on cloud computing. So when you will be choosing CPU, so there will be recommendation configuration settings given by this Microsoft Azure to you, and those recommendation and some of if you want to see all options, you will be finding select from all options. Okay, or when you will be clicking on, when you will be checking this radio button, so you will be getting all options from this Microsoft Azure, from which you can use for your hardware configuration. Okay, but my suggestion to you would be choose the selected for recommended option only. Select from recommended one, which has been recommended more for this region, East US region. Okay, which has been supported morely to this East US data center. This is the recommended list of virtual machine. So the thing you will be choosing, you will be choosing standard E4 DS V4, which is having 4 core, 32 GB RAM and 150 GB of storage account. Okay, so this is how, this is the configuration or compute instance plus storage you will be selecting, which cost us around $0.29. It around something 1,000 rupees or something it will be costing us. And it is availability of vehicles we will be getting here of 10. Okay, you can choose this one also, $7 0.17. You can choose this one also, but the RAM is less here. The RAM is more for the standard E4 DS V4. So Helvin, can you write this thing? Let me write this thing in chat box only.
Yes. So which one are we suggesting them? So we standard?
Standard E4 DS. Let me type it in chat box so they can get.
Yeah, I'm typing. E4 DS, no?
I have written it, right. Choose the virtual machine with this option only. E4 standard E4 DS V4, which cost us around $0.29. Okay, and click on review plus create. Click on review plus create, and here you will be getting, by default all the settings will be getting selected, and click on create button. That's it. Only 2 steps you need to do. 3 steps you need to do. Give name to your virtual machine, choose recommended option, choose CPU, choose recommended option, and after choosing recommended option, click on review plus create, and then after click on create button. Hope so everyone done the same step which I am doing here.
Yes, sir, I did, but it says fail.
Some of you might be getting error also, right?
Yeah, I got error.
What is the error?
Just a minute. I will show you. Yeah, it is create failed.
Create failed. So
Yeah.
see, ma'am, see the data center space, the location which you have chosen. Like you have chosen this East US, Central US.
To 1 minute. Data center location.
Data center location.
Location.
Yet mine is not created. When it will be created, it will be showing me the state of running condition.
Yeah, Mahesh, one more faculty has got error actually in the chat. Same error.
Create failed.
So you can also try different region.
Yeah, I
Otherwise,
tried
you can try
YouTube.
a different image also, ma'am. You can try different image also. So this standard image is there now, VM size. You can change the size of VM also. Might be there can be a possibility like the quota is being exceeded.
VM size.
Those faculties are getting error. Please change the
Okay.
size or please change the location which you have selected.
What
Only
it said,
3
maximum
faculties.
allowed 10, current in use 8, additional requested for, click here to get request for quota. I guess
Yes,
that
quota
quota,
is the
standard
needed.
quota
So
is,
change the location. You will be getting quota with that
okay,
location.
okay. I gave US 2 actually.
That quota is there. Now for each location, we got some quota for our subscription.
Okay, okay.
So we need to choose different region to get that quota, to utilize that quota. Okay, don't choose the same region. That is the reason why I'm saying to you, change the location or change the size of your virtual machine. Got it till here? Change it. You will be getting that one now. So see here, my compute instance is being created successfully, and I think it will be getting start running also. Okay. So now the thing we will be doing, we will be learning our practical. Like this is how we have created one virtual machine also. On that virtual machine, we will be running our ML code for the point. Now, three things I have told you that we will be doing in this practical. And under these three things, we will be learning these two things only, notebook and designer mode. So when you click on this this menu tab, under this authoring, you will be finding one notebook option is there. So I will be explaining you how you can compute your ML code. I will be not explaining what is ML, how to write ML code and what to do in ML code. That is, you also know, it is very vast thing to explain it, right? But I can tell you on cloud computing how the easy way you can implement your ML code. Okay, there are two methods to do it. One with notebook that you must be familiar mostly. Most of you are familiar with that Jupyter notebook. If you are using Jupyter notebook, then here also the same thing you need to do. How to create a Jupyter notebook. So here, what the thing you will be doing? Let me share one Jupyter notebook. Or before sharing any notebook, let me tell you how to write your own code in this ML Studio. So to create or to write a new notebook, what the thing you will be doing? Click on this plus button, and here you can click on this create new file. So here you can see one file is been getting created. That means one notebook is been getting created to do the operation. And if I click on this create button, and one notebook will be getting created. Now this notebook you can will be charging more to us. Why so? Because this is all the things we will be writing here. It is on online mode. So here you can see Mahesh 123 kernel launching. Why this kernel is been launching? Because we have already configured our compute instance also, right? This is the compute instance we have already configured. So this is one Mahesh 123 is my kernel instance, and there is one more kernel instance is also there, which is serverless kernel instance. But don't use the serverless one because it will be costing us more. Okay. And now if I write some code in that, let us write a code to print something. Let us write a code to print something and let us run this. How the way you will be running? There is one run button option is there. Just click on that run button, and you will be getting your code run. See, in 1 second, the code is been run. So this is the way you can create a notebook. You can write your ML code with on this compute instance, and you can do the practicals what you are doing now. Okay, nowadays, like what we are writing these things. Okay, so this is how we are doing the writing code in notebook in this cloud computing. Let us close this tab now. Close this tab and let us delete this file also. If you want to write some more code, you can write it down. You can try those things. But I have explained you how to run the code on this cloud computing and how to write a code also. Now, if I am having already run project in my local computer, and that run project I want to upload in this notebook or cloud computing or ML Studio, how I can do this thing? Again, I will be clicking on plus button, and there is one option are there. Two options are there. One is upload file and one is upload folder. From here also, you can upload file. Okay, so I'm having this Titanic folder with me, which I have downloaded from some source, and I'm uploading this Titanic file. So this Titanic is a example for classification algorithm. Now I'm opening this Titanic file. So see, this file is getting open, and I can do whatever things I want to do it here in this working space. So this my H123 is computer instance is connecting. Let it get connected, and then I can do the operations on this notebook file. So you can explore those operations on with that notebook feature. So there are some codes like those codes can be written with hard coding only. So this is the code I can do it. So here you can see this is the logistic regression example where I have implemented classification. So these are the library which I have imported. I have imported pandas, NumPy, MATLAB, Seaborn. So this pandas is being used for what purpose? Convert your data set into data frame and to do operation on data frame. Certain operations you can use pandas. NumPy is what? It is used for mathematical function. You can use NumPy. Matplot is used to create some visuals. Okay. And Seaborn. Why this Seaborn is being used? Can anyone tell me? Seaborn is used for what purpose?
Visualization purposes.
Yes.
For graph and other things, no?
Yes, for graphs, and it is also used for visuals. Okay. So here how I have imported data. So here you can see I have imported data with this pd.read CSV file. And after importing this data, I have checked the type, what is data, what is there in the last column. So for last column, I have checked this tail. I have used this tail command, tail function. If I want to use first 5 rows, I want to see, I can use head function. So this is how I have done. And then after I have done my cleaning process in with the help of exploratory data analysis, I have find some missing data. To find some missing data, this C body I have used SNS library of heat map, show the values in heat map. So here in this heat map, this blank column here, you can see this, there is null values are there. So with this heat map, I can find the null values. So this is how I have performed all the code. So this is how I can run those notebook in this cloud computing. And this is the type of graph which I have plotted with the help of Seaborn and MATLAB. And this is the data cleaning procedure which I have performed. Okay. So this is how you can explore those operations with machine learning, and you can do the research part in this notebook also. And one more interesting thing I want to show it to you. So this thing are clear with you. till now? What the thing I have explained to you? All the things are clear or not? Please let me know. Any doubt if you are having, you can stop me anytime. You can ask me those doubts. Yes. All clear? Have you tried to upload some notebook, or have you tried to write some code in this notebook in your workspace? Please let me know that also. Am I audible to you all?
Yes, Mahesh, you're audible.
Yes, faculty. Please let me know, have you tried all the things or not? Okay, yes, sir. Yes, Srinivasan sir, Shekhar sir, have you tried this thing?
Yes, sir, we
Shekhar
can
sir.
do it. We'll take some time, sir. We'll do it.
No, do it now only, na, sir, with me. So if
Okay.
any error you are getting, na, so we can resolve those also. So this
Sure.
is how we can clear more
Sure, sir.
concept related thing. So go to this ml.azure.com, sir. Let me explain you the step. Go to this mlazure.com. After going there, create one workspace. For creating workspace, you need to give some name to it. Then you need to give some, after giving some name, you need to choose the subscription. And after subscription, you need to choose resource group. And after choosing resource group, just need to create your workspace. After creating, location is there. You need to choose location also. And after choosing location, you will be creating your work. And after creating workspace, follow the same step which I have explained to you right now. Those who are doing with me, please take a screenshot of your practicals which you are performing, and you can paste it into this chat box, so we can help in and we can see those practicals whether you are performing or not. Okay. So let us now go to the next task because time is running out. So this is how you will be running code with the help of with some notebook in this cloud computing. And let us close this tab also.
Hello, sir. I'm unable to compute instance creation.
What is the error you are getting now?
Same error. Actually, now it is not showing me this subscriptions like standard and all. Just compute instance I did. Again failed to create compute instance.
Change the location number. Change location or
Yeah.
go to this.
See. Again, what I did, I went to my ML space and trying just I will cancel this all. See, I'm in Sushokti ML as my ML studio, learning ML studio. Then my ML is Sushokti ML and compute I clicked. Right? Compute instances, then plus new.
Plus new.
Right? Plus new I clicked. Yeah. Then CPU I selected. Sushokti Gaudeman is already by default name, it is compute name.
Okay.
Virtual machine type is CPU. Then I cannot see anything. Select recommended options, right? Select from recommended options is already on there.
Quota is been, that means quota is being consumed already, the location which you have chosen for your workspace.
Then where should I change that location again?
So you need to go create new workspace one more time. And while creating that workspace now, you will be asked for the location.
Okay, so I need to create workspace itself. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Now let us move further. Let us now go to, you have got this notebook feature also. Okay. Let me delete this Titanic classification. Okay, successfully deleted. Now click on this designer mode. Now this is very interesting part to those people who are not knowing ML and all these things. That for them, this is very interesting part you can see. So go to this workspace. Under this workspace, go to this menu and click on under this authoring, you will be finding notebooks and designer mode. Click on this designer mode. So you will be getting such kind of interface, and those are the templates you will be default templates. You can get it from here also. Okay. So we don't need default templates. So what we will be doing, we will be creating our new pipeline. Click on create button, create new pipeline. Let me collapse this tab so you can see properly. So here you can see this interface will be coming to you. So all the things are being developed by this Microsoft in this designer mode. Okay. Even a sample data is also provided to you. So you can see in this menu part only, the sample data is there, like adult census is there, then automobile pricing is there, then CRM is there. Okay. So type of data you can see here. Let us now understand these things. Okay. There are two options, component and data. If you click on data, here in this data plane, you can upload your data also. Okay. From clicking after this plus button, you can upload this data also. So here you can give name to your data set, and here you can create your own tabular data or file. Okay. Or you want to upload something, you can upload it from here also. Okay, in this data. So if you click on this component, and here also there is one plus button is there, where from here you can browse and upload your existing data set in this dictionary. Okay, but no need to upload anything. Leave it this way, because we are already having sample data here also. The operation. Then data transformation, like after getting data set, what the thing we are doing in ML, we are cleaning that data, we are doing some transformation parts. So those things you will be finding in this data transformation. So see, when you expand this data transformation, you will be finding all the options. You can explore those things. And if you want to find some algorithm with computer vision, then all the algorithms are already developed here also. No need to worry. How to use this thing, I will be letting you know. Okay. So click on sample data, choose your favorite data set, any favorite data set, just drag and drop this data set to this workspace. Okay. Click here and drag and drop this data set to this workspace. Oh, browser is not supported for this thing. Helvin, can you share your screen? I think my browser is having some issue.
Yes, Mahesh. You want me to go to ML this one?
Yes. Open my workspace only. In that you can demonstrate this practical.
One second.
Go to workspace.
Okay.
See, Mahesh 1, 2, 3 is there.
Yeah, Manish.
Open the workspace and go to designer mode now. Now, faculties, you can perform same step what Helvin is performing. Click on create new pipeline using classic pre-built components. Okay, so here in this component tab, there are two plane are there, component and data. So click on sample data. Choose any data type you feel. Choose automobile price data only. Choose it, automobile type. Drag and drop in this white workspace. Okay, so this is how you can use those drag and drop feature of ML Azure, where you are just all the things are being prepared here by this Microsoft Machine Learning Studio. Only the drag and drop option will be given by this. You can use by using this drag and drop feature, you can use your machine learning code, what the model you want to create for this. So let us now try the practical for this automobile price data. Now, the thing is what I want to see this automobile price data. I want to preview this data. What the thing I will be doing? I will be clicking on this data output. Circle is showing. Right click. I will be right clicking on that data output, and I will be finding this option preview data. So click on this preview data, and after clicking on this preview data, I can see the data which is there in this automobile price. Make it enlarge this thing. So see, in this automobile data set, I'm having this much of columns and this much of data. Okay. So can anyone tell me after understanding this data set, now this automobile data is a continuous type of data, which is having some targeted value. This I have understood now. So after that, what is the step we need to take it? We need to find one independent and dependent column among this data set. So can anyone tell me which are the dependent and which are the independent column here after seeing this data? And when you click on any rows and column also, you will be finding that row column statistic also and that column data distribution also. So the graphical way it is being visualized, how the data is being how the data is being categorized or what is the volume of data, and statistically it is being showing also. So there are how many rows and columns it is also being shown here. So all the statistical analysis is being shown in this data output only. Okay. So where you can see the distribution of data, you can find mean, median, minimum, maximum, standard deviation, unique value, missing values, feature types. So the things which we are doing with the code, hard coding in Python, those all the things itself you can find from here itself or from data output. Okay. So in this scenario, what is the thing here? Price is the column which is dependent on all these feature column. So this is the automobile prediction data set. Like we need to predict, we need to train our machine in such a way that after getting some features known by some customer, this machine should predict the price of that car. Okay. So this is our ultimate goal for doing this for doing this decision making, for doing the prediction by the machine. So we need to train this machine in such a way that it should predict in very accurate manner what is the price of that car, because we are already having price in our data set, and this price depends on what? Depends on the features what this car is having, right? So the in features you can see there are numbers of columns are there where Helvin, please show that data set, data preview, where you can see make is there, fuel type is there, aspiration is there, numbers of doors are there, body style is there, drive wheels are there, engine location is there, wheelbase, length. So all those are nothing but those are independent table. Okay, independent column. Sorry. So those on those independent column, the price is dependent, right? The price column is dependent, right? Any features get changed in this column, the price also gets changed. Okay, so already we are having target variable here, but the data which we are having right now, it is in continuous form. Why so continuous form? Because this, it depends on some features, right? It is not a discrete data. Okay, so this is the thing we have analyzed from after looking at this data output. Now the thing what we need to do, we need to perform one machine learning code on this data. So close this tab, and what the thing first we need to do, like I have find in our data output, there are some missing values are also there in this data set. So I want to remove those missing values. For that, what I will be doing, I will be going to this data transformation below the sample data, or just go to the search bar and search for clean word. Search for cleaning word, or go to this transformation, search for clean word, and here you will be finding one component with clean missing data. Just drag and drop that component into this workspace, and here you need to connect your data output with this clean and missing data. Connect this with your cursor. Okay, so this is how I have connected my data to my this component, which is called as clean and missing data. Okay, now double click on this clean and missing data. Double click on this. So what needs to be clean? You have defined what data you want to clean, but under the data, what the things you want to clean, that I need to define here. So for that, how to do that? So I need to go to this edit column, click on edit column, and I need to select all columns. I want to clean all columns, so I will be selecting all columns. Okay, fine. Okay, all columns, and I will be just clicking on save buttons. So what the things here are happening? So all the columns which are there in my data set will be getting selected. Okay, so the minimum missing value ratio will be always from 0, and the maximum missing value ratio will be 1, because if you are knowing this standard deviation or normalization of it, you will be finding the proper normalized data is which is between these zeros and 1. Okay, so by default this option will be chosen already. So what will be the cleaning mode I need to do? Okay, so this cleaning mode, click on this cleaning mode, Helvin. So like we all know how we treat our missing value, either this missing value we remove it, otherwise we change those missing value with mean, median and mode. So what is this mean, median and mode? Can anyone explain me, please? What is this mean, median and mode? Faculties, I'm audible to you all, right?
Yeah,
Actually,
median it's average.
it means we are taking an input values and we can take it average, sir.
Right. And median?
And based on the size of the input set, sir.
The mid value.
Mid value,
sir.
Mid value. So sorted.
If the mid value is even or odd, then how we will
if it is odd, then directly we can take it as a mid value, sir. If it is an even number, then we can take it as a consider mid two values and take average.
Average of that, right? And what about mode, sir?
And I think a square root of that.
No. Mode is something like, suppose I can tell you, I'm having a list of cars, right? In which I'm having larger number of Mahindra cars only. Okay. So this mode is nothing but a larger number of data which has been distributed, which has been there in your data set, maximum use, right? Someone has typed it in the chat box. think unknown user it is there. I'm not seeing the username. So maximum number of data which is having in your data set, that is what your mode. Okay. So the best thing you can do with base treatment you can do with those missing value are, you can either replace with mean, you can replace with median, you can replace with mode, or you can remove entire row, or you can remove entire column. So when to remove, sir? Like if you are removing, if your null values are in very high quantity, then you can remove those things. Okay. And if your null values are very less and those null values are in numerical form, then you need to replace with mean and median. Okay. If your null values are with some categorical form, then you need to replace with some mode value or with some other unknown value. Okay. So this is the way you are treating to any missing value. So in this case, what I was thinking, I will be removing entire row, which consists of row null values. So click on remove entire row. So I don't want that null values in this case. Okay. And click on save button. See at the top. Okay, close it. It will be auto saved. It will be auto saved. No. And here you can see one error was there of parameter. It is now getting disabled. Okay. So this is how I'm cleaning my data set, which was impure. Now I have cleaned my data. And the thing I need to do next after this, I need to split this data. I want to split the data. Okay. For like you people might be knowing, for doing machine learning code, we are splitting data into train and test, right? So just type search a word for split and just use this model split data. Alvin use this split data and drag and that component to this working space and connect your clean data set to this split data set. Connect this clean data set to your split data set. Okay, so this is how you are splitting your data, this clean data set, and you are splitting into two orders. Now double click on this split data. So this data set is being splitted into 50-50 order. Okay, 0.5. The fraction of rows in the first output data set is 0.5. That means 50-50 distribution is been done. Generally, the standard way to distribute your data set for train and test is 80-20 or 75-25. So you can make it 0.8 here. So I want to train and test. I want to distribute in 80-20 manner. So I will be choosing 0.8. So this is the first output data set. 80% of data, first output data will be getting of 80%. So click on close button. After this, randomize split, random seed. Randomized split is nothing but the splitting will be done randomly. Okay. And the seeds means like what the seed amount you need to take for that. It is been 0. So the randomize will be not considered here. Okay. So click on close button, Elvin. So this is how I'm splitting my data set into two forms, one with 80 and one with 20%. Now the thing I want to train this data. Some of this data I want to train it, and some of this data I want to test it. Okay. For training this data, I want to search for train model in this search bar. Search for train model. Yes, it has been there. Okay. So use this train model in my workspace, and I will be connecting this train model to my train data set. Result data set with my train data set. Okay. And I will be double clicking on this train model. The error I'm getting here. So I need to define, okay, you are training, you want to train this data, but do you have some target variable to train this data? So machine can understand the pricing session. So the price was my column, which is my output. Okay. So I will be clicking on edit column and I will be defining that price column in that. So enter column name, I will be defining price column, which was my target value column. Okay, just click on save. Close the tab. So here you can see the error gets disable. So now with which algorithm I want to train this data? So for that, I will be choosing any regression algorithm.
Sir, repeat
Choose
this one,
any-
sir. Excuse me, sir.
Which
This
one?
train data you just train model, you just repeat it, sir.
Search train model in the search bar. See the cursor
Okay.
where it is.
Yes, sir.
And then after in the list, a train model.
Can you repeat it, sir?
See, you are getting train model. Just drag and drop this train model to your workspace.
Okay, sir.
Got it, ma'am? And
Yes, sir, I
after
got it.
dragging and dropping, double click on this train model. Double click on this train model.
Okay.
And one form will be open. So here you need to go to this edit column.
Okay, sir.
And here you need to write price, the dependent column name.
Okay.
Which was our dependent column name? Price was our dependent column, right? Y is
Yes.
my output, X is my input. So Y
Okay,
I
sir.
need to define here. Okay.
Fine, fine.
Click on save button.
Done, sir.
So and close this train model
Fine.
tab.
Sir,
Okay.
sir, again, one more, sir. Hello, sir. I'm
Yes,
getting
yes,
error
ma'am.
in
Malati
missing
ma'am.
data. So, yeah, yes, sir. Keep missing data, I'm getting one error. Value is recovered. What should we do for that?
Clean missing data. What the thing you are getting error?
Value is recovered. Value is recovered.
So
This
double
value
click
column
on that
be
clean
clear,
data. Do the thing which I'm explaining, ma'am. Do the thing. Double click on this clean data
Okay, all
method
columns.
and
Said, no? Okay.
add all columns. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
Add all columns and remove entire row. You need to select. That's it. No need to write Elvin those steps. No need to write. This is we are doing practical in a random practical. We are doing it. Okay.
Okay.
So close it. Close it. Like this, you can do as many practicals now because there are a lot of data sets are there, and whatever practicals you want to try, you can try it. For an understanding purpose, I'm doing this practical in front of you. Okay. So now I want to train this. I have trained this data. Now I want to use some machine learning algorithms to train this data. Okay. So I will be using regression algorithm. So use this regression and just type the word regression. So see how many regression algorithm list I'm getting here. One is linear regression, decision forest regression, neural network regression, Poisson regression. Use this linear regression. Okay. Use this linear regression. Drag and drop here. And connect this linear untrained model to this untrained model. Yes. So this is how I'm training my data. Okay. Now, after this data has been getting trained, I want to score also, right? I want to know the score of this data, right? So for that, I will be searching a score model in this search bar. Search for score model. What is the score model generally? The score model is used for doing comparison between your trained data and untrained data. The score model is generally used to compare the result between trained and untrained data. Okay. So connect this trained model data with this trained model and connect this test data, which is result data, 20% to this score model. So this is how we are training our model. We have trained machine and we are also training the actual values. Okay. So we are not training actual values. We are just comparing actual value with our trained values. Okay. So this score model is used to do the comparison between the train prediction value, which has been done by machine, and actual prediction. Okay. Now let us evaluate some result also. We need to find some accuracy also, like what is the type of accuracy this machine learning algorithm has provided to us. Okay. So for that, use evaluate result in the search bar. Search for evaluate result. Evaluate model. Yes. Drag and drop that evaluate model and connect this core data with this core data set. Connect this core data with this core data set. Elvin, connect these two things with each other. Am I audible to you all? Hello.
Yes, Magesh, you're audible.
Yes,
Yes,
Mahesh,
sir.
you're audible.
You are audible.
Helvin, connect this core data set to evaluate model. Core model
Score.
to evaluate model. That's it.
Oh.
Your screen is getting stuck or what? I'm not seeing you're connecting, doing some operation.
It's
Elvin, can you reshare your screen? I think your screen got stuck, I think.
okay, Alrish.
So you can see now we have performed one practical on this designer model. Here we have trained our machine. We have used this machine learning algorithm to train a data. Okay. And after training this data, we have evaluate some result also. Now, how to run this code, that I will be explaining to you. And after this, we will be completing our practical. And it's now 1:17. Okay, till 1:30, I will be complete. Okay.
Yeah, Mahesh, can you see my screen?
Oh, it's coming. I think it's not visible to me, right?
Others, can I just confirm whether I can see my screen or not?
Yes.
Can you
No,
Yes,
one
I
screen
can.
is visible. One screen is
Previous-
visible here.
Previous screen was visible, sir. Mahesh sir screen only visible, sir.
No, sir, there is no.
No screen is visible. Help me. Please check your internet connection.
Yeah, now it
Is
is
it visible
Visible.
now?
It's visible now.
Yeah, sir, visible.
Mahesh, to you, is it visible?
Yes, sir, visible.
Just a second. I'm thinking from my side also some network issue is there. Let me change.
Let Mahesh resolve the issues. So like he said, there is no specific way of doing it. This is one demonstration. Depends on your data set. You can choose any model. You can also choose how much you want to split. Okay, generally, we go with 70-30, 80-20 ratio. So you can choose anything. So depends. Here he's going with regression. That's why we are choosing linear regression. Since this price, automobile price data is like that, depends on regression type. That's why we're choosing. Depends on the data, you can go with any algorithm. And sometimes if before cleaning the data, we skip some columns. Okay, so that is also possible. You can filter some columns before cleaning. So like completely, if you want to skip some column, you can do that also. All the steps are completely depends on the situation. So I suggest you can go and explore. There are samples already created sample flows. You can go try it, and you can also try creating according to your need a customized model. Yeah. Mahesh, I don't know he's back or not. Yeah. So basically,
I'm
this
back.
is
I'm
it.
back.
Yeah. Yes, Mahesh. Please take over.
Yes. Now the thing what we will be doing. This is how we are implementing some code. We have developed our own model now for this automobile price prediction. Now, how to run this code? Click on this configure plus submit. Click on this configure plus submit. Now give some name to this model. Okay, existing click on create new. Give some experiment name. We have created one experiment. We need to give some name to it. Give any name, Kelvin.
Take faculty, attendance based, other timetable, subject basis.
And click on next button. No need to give display name or nothing. Click on next. And here we need to define the compute instance, okay, which we have created. So choose the option compute type as compute instance and choose after compute instance choosing, you will be getting option to choose your compute instance. Select compute instance. You're not getting Helvin. Choose one more time.
Yeah, it is not coming. Let's see.
Workspace, blob workspace.
Refreshing also not coming. Should we create one?
It is already created.
Yeah, I know, but it's not listing. Don't know whether
Click
you
on
created.
review
I
plus
am not
submit.
able to access.
No, click on review plus submit. One
No,
error
it
you
won't.
will be getting.
Yeah. I cannot
Now
submit
go
without
to this,
selecting.
go to click on back button and choose the compute instance.
Something is wrong. It's not coming.
Okay.
There,
Create a
yeah.
new Azure ML instance.
Yeah, that's place. Maybe
So now
it's
we
not
are
available.
creating.
Yeah.
We are creating that one.
For all
And we
three, I tried. Space issue is there. They're not, instance is not complete.
Yes.
I tried 3 times with all US regions. It's not still working because all are zero quota showing me. Yeah, same I got zero quota.
Yeah, Mahesh, it's because it is exhausted. I think everybody is using.
Yes. Yeah. Even I couldn't complete this. Compute I couldn't create.
Okay.
Nothing is available. I mean, all is exhausted. I
Yeah,
think your
same.
region, no, people has taken up
Use
all
the same
that.
region, I think. Yes, that is the problem. Okay, fine. Close, cancel this, Helvin.
Yeah, we can go and delete somebody's computer device and try again, or we have to again change. No.
No, just a second. Let me.
Yeah, you try from your end also. Yeah.
Yes. Refresh this compute one more time.
I think the compute what you created, no, somebody else must have used it, I think.
No, but it should not been used. It will be available to my account.
Then you try from your side the same thing. You can see this same one, no, designer, whatever I created, you will be able to access now.
Yes.
Because I have done in your workspace. Meanwhile, those who can done it, those who have done it, you can do it. Like if you are able to choose it, choose and just submit. Nothing else is. So this designer mode is very user friendly. Even though if you don't know coding in Python, anything you can do it. Just you need to use this drag and drop thing. So anybody
Yes,
who know
but
the concept, yeah,
the concept should be known to you, like what
yes,
needs
yeah,
to be done on the data set.
yeah.
That is very
Anybody
important.
who yes, yes, you need to know the concept. Anybody who know the concept without knowing coding also can be done. That is the thing.
Like
But
you must
limitations are there. Yeah.
limitations are there, like to know each and everything. No? Some limitations are
Sir, I have heard a term called Terraform. So can you please tell what does it do?
there. Yes, and ma'am, what you are saying?
A Terraform?
Where you got this thing? I'm not getting
No,
your
like
point. What do you need to ask?
no, no. Like, is there anything that we can do instead of that step-by-step procedure through entirely through code?
Yes, yes. With the code also we can do it. Now the first I have explained you with the code only, na how to
Correct,
do
correct.
with code, right? And then after
Yes,
I have explained you this designer mode. This is the feature, extra feature what this Azure is doing.
correct. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Only thing if you're writing code yourself, you get 100% customization. Everything you can do.
The
Yeah.
customization you can do it with code only, and this is under
Okay.
development. Actually, this designer mode it is under development only. So you can't do as much operations what we are doing at in the code, right?
Yes, Mahesh, we can see your designer. It's
Okay.
loading. Yeah.
I think this code is not been saved because we haven't saved this thing now. It's in loading state only.
Let's see once.
Yes, after submitting the one pipeline will be getting created, and there is one button is there. See view details. Click on that, and you will be getting the code run in that point.
Okay, sir.
Should I close my side?
Yes, yes, Alvin, you can close it from your side. Okay, I think I need to do it again. It's okay. Okay, we will do one thing now. The practical is being completed. The tomorrow what we will be doing, I will be teaching you how to run the code in this designer. So meanwhile, you can practice this notebook part and designer mode also. You can create your own designer code. You can create your own notebook. You can import your own notebook. Just the thing is what? Don't don't compile this code. Only use this cloud computing for compiling your code. Don't write code in online mode. Okay, just take a precaution of that. Write a code in your local system and then just upload that code into this notebook.
Yeah, also the GPUs don't choose higher GPUs and all. It will cost lot
You
of.
don't choose higher GPUs and all these things because we are running out of time now. So let us figure out tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be explaining you one more time this designer mode practical, and then after we will be moving to this next part, which is called as Power BI. Okay. So tomorrow all the things related to the Power BI we will be taking. Or shall I do it now only? What do you say, Helvin?
Just to configuration, if it is working, I'm just trying. If we are getting, we can like see for 5 minutes. If not, we can wind up.
Okay,
it is
fine.
possible. We can show it off now.
Yes, it is
Let's-
possible. Quickly, I can make it one model.
Yeah. Let me try to create a compute in a different region. I'll also try.